Agora tu fica que amor tira, tira, tira. Hey.
Let's get ready to rumble!
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's going on, everybody? I'm your host. It's your boy Ryan from the Six, man. Boxing Talk up north. Hope everybody had a good weekend. It's Monday. Man, I was at work all weekend, so I was a busy man. But shout out to all the fights that went on, man. I got to catch the Eubank Jr. and Benn fight and a few other fights on that card. We're gonna talk about that, break that down. And then we had some big news today. Big news depending on who you are. But you know what? Jake Paul's taking a risk against Anthony Joshua. And then we got a big fight week. Big fight week. United Champions. I'll talk about that later on in the week. But I do want to talk about one fight that's going down on Friday. We got Harlem Eubank versus Josh Wagner. You guys know I had Josh Wagner on the show. He's from Canada. He's going over to England, man, and he's trying to get an upset win, and that'd be awesome, honestly, if he could bring home, that dub against Harlem Eubank, go over there and spoil the weekend for the UK, and get it popping. But if you just came in, it's your first time, please subscribe to the channel and try to go live twice a week. If I could do it throughout the week during the day, I try to go live as well. Follow me on the gram, Boxing Talk Up North. Follow me on X, Boxing Talk Up North, YouTube. I'm on Twitch now and Millions, man. Follow me anywhere there. I got to get a consistent schedule, y'all, but I'm sorry. I work shift work, so I'm 12 on, 12 off. It's everywhere, man. It's hard to keep up. But if you just came in, it's your first time, smash that like button for your boy, man.
Did not really fight her.
Oh, big right hand. One punch. That is it. Forget about the count. It is over.
Yeah, and we had a good live, last week. We had a presser pretty much type of event here where we had Joshua Frazier and Kalunga. They are the main event in their fight, which happens, man, in December 19th, I believe, actually. Let me go take a look here. But we got that fight coming up, and we got a couple other fights, man. It should be a good weekend of boxing. Honestly, coming up is fire, but let's recap. Let's get into it. Here are the topics we are going to be talking about tonight. Eubank Jr. versus Benn 2. We'll do the full recap. I'm not gonna do the whole card, yo. I'm just gonna do the three fights that I thought are most intriguing. We got the Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua. It is confirmed. It's going down, man. December 19th. That's on a Friday. And then we got, like I said, Josh Wagner heading overseas to fight Harlem Eubank on Friday night, November the 21st. So there's lots of boxing, lots to talk about. I think it was a good weekend for what it was. I didn't really expect too much. I didn't expect the Eubank fight and June and Benn to live up to the first one. Really, I'm sorry. I thought the first one was a good fight. This one didn't really have a build up, so I didn't really think way too much of it, man. But it was a good fight nonetheless. The guys did their thing. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. First of all, we also got something for the members. You could join the members for $1 a month. Right now we're doing a member giveaway, and at the end of the month, I'm gonna take all the members' names and put them in the wheel. We'll spin the wheel here at the end of the month, and then I'll ship that package out to you. You'll get a hat like the one I'm wearing in this stream, man. And y'all, shoot, I got a new soundbite, y'all. Before I get into it,
remind me where I'm from again.
Let's go. Let's freaking cook, man. We got it, yo. So Benn Conor Benn, I mean, I thought he beat Chris Eubank Jr. fairly easy this time around, and it's kind of surprising, I think, for a lot of us because I thought Bomac and them was gonna be a big help in this corner, and I thought they were actually gonna make this fight easier for Eubank Jr. But that was far from the truth. That's far from what really happened in this fight, man. I mean, Conor Benn pretty much controlled this fight right out the gate. And that's all I'm gonna say. He's like Conor Benn got on the front foot, and I don't think he got off the front foot. And for Eubank Jr., this wasn't a good fight. Like this didn't look good. He didn't look good, and he never really had any momentum. One could say he didn't win a round in this fight, and I wouldn't be objective to that because I think for sure like he didn't get a good start. He didn't do nothing at all. And the weirdest part about all this is like Eubank Jr. is the bigger guy. He had problems making the weight the first time. I honestly thought this time around he made the weight easier. But that was far from the truth. Obviously, he was having issues making the weight, the weight he made. And then it's like, okay, maybe he shouldn't have made the weight like last time. Maybe he should have gave up a couple dollars because he looked horrible in this fight. Horrible, man. And I don't know what, like I couldn't hear much of the corner in between the rounds, but I just think Eubank had nothing to give. Like I think that's just what it came down to. Like he just had no energy. And I'm not taking nothing away from Conor Benn because he came up 2 divisions, and did this. But I can't help but like look at Eubank Jr. and be like, yo, that dude was really like drained. Like he was done, man. He was a walking zombie in that ring. And he agreed to the weight. I don't understand how you win the first fight and then somehow you don't get the rehydration clause taken off or something like that. Like the second time around, basically the stipulations were the same. I don't know. Maybe the money was more different. Maybe they got bigger cuts, bigger percentages because it was a pay-per-view. But I don't know, man. And then now we got to look at Eubank Jr. and be like, yo, where are you going next? Because a lot of us are expecting Conor Benn just to go back to 147. I doubt he'll go right back to 147. I think he'll take a in between fight, as a tune up to get acclimated. You just don't want to jump straight back down if you're Conor Benn. I mean, we seen what happened with Roy Jones, man, when he went up to heavyweight and jumped right back down. Take that tweener fight before you get to your desired weight. I think somewhere in maybe 150. Yeah, 152. That'd be fine. Catch weight fight at super. And then, then you go to 47 and try to do work at 47. But as for Eubank Jr., I don't really know where he goes, man. I can't tell y'all where he goes. Like, I don't know a good fight out there for Eubank, to be honest. And I'm not being disrespectful. I just feel like, man, I mean, he's got to be a gatekeeper at this point. But he's not gonna be is he even a gatekeeper? Like, he's only won the IBO titles. I know people respect the IBO. I do as well, but there's other people out there who don't respect the IBO. Let's be honest. So some people would say he's not even a champion. So for Eubank, I don't know what route he's gonna go next. I'm not too concerned about it. I think Eubank Jr. will find a lane. Maybe he goes up to 68 and somehow entertains a Hamza Shiraz fight, and maybe that's big in the UK. But for me right now, as to where I sit, man, I'm not gonna be excited for any Chris Eubank Jr. fights going forward. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Yeah, like I don't know, man. That last performance there on the weekend, it kind of left a stain. Like I thought it was bad, man. I thought it was a bad look. It wasn't competitive at all. He didn't look good at all. And it's just like, man, what does he have left? He's never beaten top competition. So how can I expect big things from him? It's just one of those situations where it's like, where do we go from here? But I know Eubank Jr., He's been around the game for a while, so there's obviously domestic fights for him. I think the UK does a tremendous job of supporting their fighters, no matter what. I'm saying all this stuff here today, but let's be honest here. Chris Eubank Jr. is probably still a bigger draw in the UK than most Americans are here in their own country. And I'm just speaking on the possible fights that Eubank could have at 68. That like I said, that Hamza Shiraz one, it's probably a fight he's not going to win, but it's one that will bring the people out. Hamza Shiraz is highly rated. Or I even look at Callum Simpson. I know he's a UK fighter. He's on the come up. He's got a fight schedule actually. So maybe that's a big domestic fight over there. But yeah, I think for Chris Eubank, he's got to move up in weight. Fighting at 160, maybe he can do it. But I mean, I just don't think there's any players there that make him the type of money that he's looking for. And he's been pretty much vocal. Well, I didn't say vocal, but like look at the way he moves, right? Chris Eubank Jr. is here for the money, and I don't blame him, man. He's had actually a good career, all considering what his accomplishments are. He's made good money, so shout out to him for that, man. But shout out to everybody in the building, man. Make sure you tap in. Let me know where you coming from, man. Get in the live chat. Shout out my man Miles in the building. He said, "Yes, sir." Salute Just Do Boxing. What's going on, man? We got Big Vega in the building. Salute. He said, Benn versus Brook, 150. Dang, that'd be a good fight. Kell Brook versus Conor Benn, 150 pounds. That'd be a good fight for Conor Benn. Get Kell Brook off the layoff. Kell Brook is a former champ. It's considered the best welterweight at one point. So, I mean, that would be a good win for Conor Benn. And, they can sell it, man. And I think Kell Brook can match, or probably not match, but he can give a good press conference with Conor Benn for sure. Conor Benn, he got big energy for guys, man. Like, we can say whatever we want about Conor Benn. Yeah, he's not talented. That's true. Yeah, he's not the best guy out there. But Conor Benn, his warrior spirit is real. And he gonna talk, bro. The press conferences and all that stuff, he gonna let you know how he really feel. And he ain't gonna shy away from it. So Conor Benn, he could talk that talk. He could walk it as well. He fights, man. He a fighter. And yeah, man, possibly 150. I agree, Vega. 150 is where Conor Benn needs to go to next. Just as a tweener fight before he gets to 147. And I think at 147, obviously they're Ian Barrios, probably Manny Pacquiao. Guys of that fight, I don't think they said Rolly, but we see what they're doing over there. They're trying to get Conor Benn in position, man. That's what they're trying to do. Then we had the Jack Catterall versus Echo Usman, man. And honestly, shout out to Jack Catterall. He looked good, especially early in the fight. He looked really good. He looked strong. He was sitting on his punches. Obviously Bozy, this is their first fight together. So we get to see how that chemistry is going to rock out. We get to see, is Jack Catterall going to be a new fighter? Did Bozy Ennis tap into something new? All those things are new to us as fans, and that's why we watching, right? And I thought Jack Catterall looked really good early, but I did think he was fading in that fight. And I was kind of like pissed, man, that the referee made a poor decision because there was a moment where there was a slip. So Usman slipped, and as he got up, it looked like Jack Catterall, I don't know if he didn't know he didn't slip or what had happened, but Jack Catterall threw like a 3-punch combo that landed clean on Usman that sent him to the canvas. And I'm saying that is like the ref didn't give Usman time to recover. So the slip happened. It looked like Usman was getting up midway, and then he got that 3-piece. I just don't think he recovered from that 3-piece, man. And I'm not saying that Jack Catterall would have lost the fight. I'm not saying that because, I was picking Usman. I'm saying Jack Catterall still would have won the fight, but I don't think the referee did himself any favors, or Jack Catterall, by stopping that fight early because of the situation. I think, you kind of left some controversy in there. And I don't know how it would have played out even if he let Usman, get his mind clear, or get some time to recover. I still don't know. He could have still got stopped. But the ref, I didn't feel like he handled that properly, man. He didn't even, it's almost like he didn't acknowledge the slip. And I think you also got to go over to Jack, and you got to warn him too. You got to give him that warning, like, yo, bro, that's a slip. You can't be punching people when they're on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can get disqualified. So it was poor on both parties, man. Well, Jack Catterall just doing what he's supposed to do. If the ref not gonna give Usman time, then that's what you got to do. You gotta go take dude out. So it's not really on Jack, but I feel like the referee let that situation slip, man. That was a situation that was unfortunate for Usman, who I thought was starting to get steam in the fight, starting to look good. Now, it might have been too late. I think he was down way too many rounds at that point. I think he needed a knockout to win, and I didn't see that coming. I don't think he can knock out Jack Catterall, but I did see Catterall starting to fade in that fight, and that kind of made me think, like, man, Usman might be his in terms of, like, right now, his toughest fight, but I think at 147, outside the champions, Jack Catterall should be able to beat most people, man. We'll see though. We'll see. Shout out to my guy Oscar in the building. What's going on, man? He said, "Oh my God, the ref did a terrible job towards the end." Yeah, man. It was unfortunate that situation happened to Echo and his team. I'm sure they'll watch it back, man, and they'll be like, "Yo, that wasn't cool." But these things do happen. Unfortunately, it's a part of the sport. Calls are gonna be missed. You're gonna have judges not judging. The way the people think the fight should go is it's a lot of subjective things in boxing, man. But I will say this: like, you put controversy into the fight, that's not good, man. If the ref's job is to go in there and essentially not even be seen, the refs that can just literally just do the fights, and you don't even know they're in the ring, like Canelo and Crawford. That was a clean fight. The ref, I don't remember his name, but my man wasn't even really in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have to break those dudes up. He didn't have to break nothing up, really. So shout out to him, man. Oh, my man said he wants the link for the chat. Yeah, let me put the link in the chat, brother. I'll put the link in the chat so you can call in, and I'll pin it to the top so it could be in the description as well. Call in link, and yeah, man, I appreciate y'all rocking out with me. But yeah, Echo Usman, I'm not sure where he goes from here, to be honest. We'll have to see what happens with Echo Usman. I know one thing for sure: him and his team, they probably gonna look back on this whole situation, man, and they're gonna be like, that's one that got away from us. That's one that got away from us. Because honestly, it's kind of like, damn, the referee made it, something. Like, he put doubt in our mind, right? We can criticize the fight a bit, but it takes away from Jack Catterall's performance as well. Jack looked good, yo. He was sitting down on his punches. I was impressed. My man Oscar said Catterall reminds me of Boati, just kind of fades off as the fight goes on. But neither guy try to find a way to end the fight early. Yeah. No, you're right, man. Boati's kind of the same way. Starts good, but like, yeah, he's not ending the fight, but he'll start strong and then he'll fade. I don't know. I don't know why, man. You think with Catterall being in that gym with Bozy, he ain't finna fade, man. But he faded, and I think that's also Usman too. Like, your opponent, Usman is a tough fighter. he's a he's an engine. He's a buzzsaw, man. He's gonna keep coming, pushing the pace, and I know that could take a mental toll on anybody, man. Any fighter in there, and that's usually what drains you. That mental pressure, thinking a lot, anxiety, real high. But I think Jack looked good. He did his thing. No matter what I'm saying to y'all about the ref, Jack Catterall did fight well in that fight. I do think he was up before the stoppage, and I do think that I do think that for sure. My man, okay, shout out to Malcolm, man. He said Scooby. Yeah, Scoob. We gonna talk about Scoob, man. Scoob had a tough out, bro. He said Cassius Fox on. Oh, he a troll, bro. They trolling. Well, he came in. What's good, 20 BX? What's good, brother? What's good, my guy? What's good, my man? Trini BX in the building. What's going on, family?
What's up, Ryan? How you doing, man?
Good, man. I'm good. Just cooling, chilling. Monday night. What's up with you?
Yeah, man. I caught that app with you and your pops, man.
Oh, yeah. That was the last one I did.
Yeah, man. And your brother, man, probably finally put a face to the name. That's what's up, man.
Yeah, you getting ready to
Yeah,
scrap
coming
it
up.
up.
You know, Julian Jackson.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that hard hitting.
Yeah, I'm
Julian
when I
Jackson.
was younger, because being from Trinity, man, I used to, you hear a little accent, you just drawn to those fighters, man. So yeah, that's how yeah, like even Glenn Johnson, like there's a couple of them,
Yep.
man.
Yeah, Glenn
But I
Johnson.
remember,
Man.
yeah, and I remember, like back in the days, we had the, it was like it's almost like your version of the fire sticking, but it was like a black wire with the HBO shit for like the
Oh
Tyson
yeah,
fights.
the box.
And
You
I'm
mean the black box?
Yeah,
with
before
the
the
little
box, it
stick.
was like a
Oh,
wire, bro.
okay.
It was like a
Oh, it was a
fucking
wire.
wire.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, and I remember I used to have to be like at a certain spot holding it for like my dad and his peoples for the Tyson fight. And if I would take a step to try to look, they should have started like making a noise. And he'd be like, damn it, and I go, But thank God those fights were like 2-3 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Tyson used to be finishing them shits. But I always got to enjoy like the Julian Jackson. He came on a couple undercards. So
Yeah,
that was like
Julian
one of the
Jackson
first boxes I
punch.
really like. Yeah, he was putting people out, man. Like, yeah, man. Yo, but great fights
Fact.
this weekend. I was surprised with the Conor fight, man. I was entertained by that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, man. Connor definitely looked way better this time around. I thought he controlled the whole fight. To be honest, it was shocking. So I was picking
Yeah,
Eubank Jr. to win, but
me too.
he didn't look good at all. He looked terrible.
I thought the Bomac in the corner would have gave him the edge. How you feel about him going to 47? Like, I like 54 for him.
Oh, Connor? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
47 sounds safer for them. I think 54. I think those guys are still a little too big. I think a lot of those guys can fight at 60. So I think a lot of
Oh,
them
yeah. That's a
are
good
bigger
point.
guys still. And I think they're better skilled than Chris Eubank Jr. too. So I think it'd be hard for him to win a belt at 54 versus 40, where I think there's a little bit more opportunity at 147. I think
You were talking Crocker first?
yeah, exactly. Lewis Crocker. I think if he can get that fight next, that'd probably be his shot at the title for sure.
We
That's a
5
domestic
days
fight.
out, so we 5 days out from the big card. So what? We 4 days out from your pick?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to Dev. He was looking good, but I got to see them on the scales, man. I know all that those pictures could be deceiving.
And
Shout out to
you
Norman,
think?
man.
Yeah, man. I was on the hangout spot last night. Coach popped up from out there, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Nah, they look ready, man.
Yeah,
The work's
he
done.
looked ready. He showed us a little piece of like the outside, how it look out the window and shit. Should fly out there. He was talking about the storm, like the sandstorms. You could
Yeah.
see it brewing in the background. That shit was wild. The storm's coming though, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't no storm I want to be. Sandstorm sound crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that, the Norman storm, you know what I'm saying? But them
Yeah.
sandstorms is no joke, man. He be showing how it's no sheetrock. I'm like, yeah, that should have ripped through the fucking shit we got out here. You gotta have
That's
that
crazy.
concrete out there. Shit
Right.
different. It's different world.
Yeah, man.
And then we was getting, because you East Coast, you got the same time zone.
Yeah. East Coast. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So we popping off. Yeah, it's gonna be like regular 3 hour car. I think the should be over by like 10, probably 9-10 o'clock, the whole thing.
Probably before that. Oh, maybe you're
Before
right.
that,
Yeah,
right?
maybe 10. Maybe 10. Depends
Yeah.
on the Depends on if there's any stoppages and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
why
know.
I'm not I usually put it together a little fight party to cover, the fee and shit. But it's usually like, mostly casuals and shit. They pop up a little later. So I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
do that for the Roach card, because the Roach card is a week before my birthday, so that make more
Oh, okay.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah, because
yeah.
I don't like to chance no fire stick in a good fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's always fuck up, and it's like it's weird with people now. So I'd rather just chip in. Everybody chip in. I make sure it's food around, drinks.
Damn. Malcolm said they got sandstorms in Arizona. That's what's up. Desert. Y'all living in the desert, man.
Yeah.
You got sandstorms. You got
Malcolm,
winter
the
storms.
storm's coming, Malcolm. 5 days out.
They said main event ring walk starts around 7 Eastern. Okay. So yeah. We'll probably
Yeah.
finish around 9 to 10 latest.
And talk shit all
Yeah.
night. He's gonna be talking
Yeah,
shit, 'cause
well,
there's a
yeah.
lot of fights.
Yeah, there's a lot of
So
fights,
the
man.
live's gonna be popping and shit. You know what I mean? I took that night off.
Oh,
I
hell yeah,
wasn't trying
man.
to
You
go.
gotta
Just
be
like
off.
I start. Yeah, I'm not. You show up to work drunk. I like to sip during the fight, even though I'm laid back. I'm calm. They're gonna be like, this dude too calm. I'm laid back when I drink, man. I like that shit about myself. Like, I'm really on some chill shit.
Yeah, man. Gotta be
But
chill.
yeah, man.
Can't be that angry drunk.
Yeah, that's the worst, man. I got a cousin like that, man. He
Yeah.
can fight too, but he just turned to shit when he drink and he want to fight. Like, I hate that shit, man.
Yeah, man. You see that? Like, it's
That
like
shit.
that UFC. I saw all those UFC brawls, man. I be seeing those at boxing matches too. Like, when guys get to drinking, they think they can fight because they watching a fight. Now they just want to fight. Nah, man. I ain't with that. But yeah, they be on that. But yeah, man. What do you think about Kurt School, man? Think about Kurt Scooby. He had a tough fight there against Adam Azim, man. Adam Azim looked good. Did what he was supposed to do and stop Kurt Scoob. Yeah, they took it on 2 weeks notice though. So shout out to Kurt Scooby, man. We not downing him over here, man. You get the opportunity, you gotta put your hand up and say yeah, because it may not come again. So shout out to Kurt Scoob for going out there and trying to take down Adam Azim. But Adam Azim looked good, man. Respect to Coach Bermudez, because he was in here giving praise to Adam Azim. He was saying, yeah, man, he's a good fighter. He likes him. And I believe in him too, man. I think Adam Azim's a good fighter. I think he's a bright spot in the sport. My bad, y'all. He's doing his thing, man. Some reason I can't click it. He said, oh, okay, let me send the link again. My bad. It's because I think it's because I had it shared, to something else. But hopefully you can get that one there, my man Malcolm. Get that link there. I just posted in the chat. But yeah, I mean, Adam Azim looked good, man. He did his thing, and I think he's really good too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here. I gotta eat my crow first of all, because I was picking Eubank Jr. and I picked I did pick Kurt Scooby. That was a hard pick, but I still picked him. And I picked Usman. It was ugly. It was ugly. But yeah, I'll go back to saying I do think Adam Azim's a good fighter. 140 is loaded, so I'd like to see Adam Azim in there with some of the guys, man. And there's another guy I want to see him fight, bro. We'll have to wait though. We'll let this one brew, but There's a dude who just fought up here in Canada, Colombian dude, Johan Obro. Yo, that kid, I know he was 140. I thought he was smaller. I did not know he was 140, man. But we gonna see what it do. What up? What up? What up?
Hello.
What's going on?
What's up, man?
What's good? What's good? My man.
What's up? All right. So we're gonna talk about AJ and Jake Paul.
What's up with AJ and Drake Paul? You like
So
that
first of
fight?
all, I like that fight.
Oh,
Who
for
do you think is
real?
gonna win?
I mean, I hope AJ could win.
I think Jake Paul's gonna pull it off, man. He's gonna pull a big upset that day.
Hey, I mean, if Jake Paul do that, shout out to Jake Paul. Yo,
Jake
I
Paul
ain't
got
even
them
gonna get
hands of
mad.
steel.
He got the hands of steel.
Yeah.
Oh man. I mean, he ain't knock out Julio Caesar Chavez Jr.
Yeah. And he almost knocked out Mike Tyson.
What?
He almost
Nah.
knocked out Mike Tyson.
Well, you know what? He should have. I said he should have knocked out Mike Tyson. I was telling the whole world he should have did that, but it looked like he
No,
spared
he
Mike
he
Tyson.
he felt bad for him. That's
Yeah,
what he
that's
said.
what it looked like. Yeah, it did look like
Yeah.
that. But
Feel
I
bad for
agree,
him.
man. You should have knocked him out. Could have got all those old men out here mad. You should have did
Yeah.
that.
Jake Paul has some connections with my boy. He's like one of my best friends. His name is Cassius. And what's it called? Jake Paul went to one of his gyms. And let me just
Okay.
tell you, Jake has them hands, but I think Jake's next fight should be like
Oh yeah, he trolling for real, bro. Yo, he trolling for real. He wanted to troll so hard, he had to leave, bro. What's wrong with this guy, man? He's in Giant Street. Yo, man, he's trying to troll. But like, you see the trolls, I be trolling with him, big. I be trolling with him. So like, it's gonna be a hard troll, bro. You have to out troll me, and sometimes I can lead him into the trap, bro. I just wanted to take him down the road, the back alley. You put your hand around him, like, yo, come on, bro, walk this way, and then you sandbag him, bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to everybody, man. In the building, got my guy Just Do. Yo, what's going on, Just Do Boxing, my man? Yeah, I ain't even getting to. Just worried they're gonna show something. Oh yeah, they be doing that. Yo, I heard about that. Yo, that's wild, bro. Nah, we not trying to do that, bro. Like, come on, man. Guys trying to get the stream flag and stuff like that. That's next level trolling. We not with that. But you shoot, where'd I leave off? Oh, Adam Azim and Kurt Scooby, man. Shout out to Coach Hector Bermudez, man. Yo, he got in there backstage with my man. What's his name? John. Shoot, man, forget his name, man. Carl Frampton's old manager. Anyways, they got back into it. I guess dude was asking for something, and he basically said, he was trying to tell the man how to rap, bro, and the commission wasn't saying nothing. I thought it was a little bit weird too, but it was just one of those things, man, where Hector Bermudez had to tell him something about himself. It got personal, bro. And I think actually Boxer took, it was Barry. Sorry. Yeah, Barry McQuiggan. I think Boxer took down the video because they didn't want to show it or air it. And I actually, Coach sent me the video, bro. And yeah, shout out to Coach because he went out there and, I'm not gonna say he called dude out his name. He didn't do that, but I thought for sure he put him on the spot. He told something about Barry, and Barry didn't like what he said. So who's in the back room, yo? Y'all gotta let me know who's in the back now that I hear we got trolls up in here. But yeah, Barry McGuigan. Yeah, man. He supposedly stole money from Carl Frampton, was accused of it. Yo, Coach put that shit right out there. Yeah, I was dying, man. But I mean, I get it, bro. Like sometimes backstage dudes are trying to do too much. They trying to they trying to basically, you know, antagonize people. It's crazy, man, what they trying to do. And backstage, you just got to kind of like do your job, man. Just watch the hands being wrapped, and that's it. Like, get the fuck out of here with all that shit. Oh my God, man. What's up, Trini, man?
Yeah, my bad, man. My work alarm, like, that sets
Nah.
me up ready to get the, you know what I'm saying? Whenever it rings off, it knocks me off. I keep forgetting
Oh,
to,
for
to, to
real.
like, yeah, turn it off. Yeah, man. Then I replayed it. I'm like, dang, he's asking about Scobie. I can't, you don't know. So I just log off and then pop back in. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Kurt
man.
Scooby.
Yeah, man. You know, we was all riding for Scobie because it be them interviews sometimes. Like I was telling Johnny, he did the interview with him. And you know what I'm saying? You hear the story, you know what I'm saying? He talks about the coach a lot. I like when fighters respect the coach, speak highly of the coaches. So you like, yo, I'm a fan of this dude. Like you know what I'm saying? Like right now, I want Adam to get smoked by my Diaz to winner. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like, you know, another caller kind of said it. He like slipped up, said some weird shit after it. No weird shit, just become a fan of a person. Like even with like Najee Lopez,
Yeah.
Val Saint, like I hear stories about these dudes. I'm like, yo, I'm drawn to them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then I see them putting in the work, build up the fan base. But it's a real fan base because when they take them losses, you still there with them. You know what I'm saying? It's
Word.
not because, you know, the show shit they do outside or how they dress and like it's the skills, you know, and what they're about in and out the ring. Especially we got young sons and shit. You know, you want certain kind of role models, certain kind of shit for them to, you know what I'm saying, follow up to. That's why, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So we had a sore spot for him. I put $10 to try to cover, you know,
Yeah,
next week's
me too.
fee. You know, yeah, long shot. You know what I'm saying? Because it was an opportunity because sometimes people overlook somebody. He looked small in there. I watched the other guy. Scooby, I want him to get it going because that guy, when he gets it going, he'll throw 3 of the same hook. So if you watch it for just that, coming in with a 2-week game plan and just for that, you know what I'm saying? But I still don't chalk it up as a loss because the experience, you know what I'm saying? And like people don't understand, you don't gotta be a star. Like my best friend's younger brother made a living out of it, but he's a B fighter, you know what I'm saying? He made a living out of it. So you could be that dude if you got the smart money management, pick the right fights, you can still carve yourself a little lane, especially with the
No, for sure.
sofas and the pro box and the shit coming up. You know, and we was joking on we was fucking with Bermudez because somebody put some stupid video out. I don't know if you seen it when he took the knee. So we had little jokes last night, but it was all in love and shit. You know
He
what I mean?
took
Just
the
fucking
knee.
around.
What?
Yeah, like when Kirby took the Scobie took the knee.
Oh,
Trying
well,
to say that he went
yeah.
there
When he took the
and we was
knee.
joking about saying that Bermuda's put a bat in and all kind of stupid shit. But it's all building up. We trying to build up Polanco for the ATL homecoming fight. That's what it's bordering down to. You know what I'm saying? So we was in there
Y'all
cracking
funny.
jokes. Word.
What up? What's going on, Vega? What's going on, Blake?
Yo, that was my fault. That was me on another account. It was just my friend was in the room. He can say hi to you. He was trying to make
What?
me laugh off a video.
He said, French. Nah, man. I want to say hi to your friend. Talking to you, dog. What the fuck?
Yeah, no. He was making me laugh off a video. That's my fault. But yeah, what were we talking about? We're talking about Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. Do you know how much he's getting paid to fight?
Nah, I don't know who's getting paid. What, Jake Paul?
AJ.
Nah, I heard weird numbers.
70 million.
I
70
heard even
million.
92 or something like that. Like, I don't know, man. How much he getting paid?
Okay, if it was 72 million, bro, he can just go up there and get knocked out, but I don't even care.
72? You get knocked out. What? AJ. This is AJ, bro.
Bro, I don't know about AJ, bro. Have you seen
not
what
worried.
Tyson Fury started saying?
What
Tyson Fury said that he's gonna bet all his money on Jake Paul. He said Jake Paul's gonna knock him out.
Tyson Fury says a lot of shit.
He sounded pretty confident, bro. He said he's gonna put $1 million on it.
Yo, Tyson Fury is almost the one that got knocked out by Ngannou, bro. So, I mean, he's like the last dude
facts.
we gotta believe. He's the last dude.
I mean,
You
AJ did
can't
put
believe
belt.
him.
Yeah, he put belt on what's it called, Ngannou.
On Ngannou, exactly. Yeah, that's what I think is gonna happen to Jake, unfortunately. And you know, they're gonna walk out the ring and they're gonna say, "Yo, at least I tried to be great," and all the fans are gonna love that shit. But me, I'm just gonna say, you got knocked the fuck out, bro. He did what he was supposed to do.
Do you know when is the fight gonna be?
I think December 19th. I saw it. It's a Friday. So maybe Jake Paul's
Jake
catching
Paul's gonna miss Christmas, man. He's gonna still be sleeping.
miss Christmas. Damn. I mean, he'll be what? How much he getting paid? He probably gonna get more than Joshua then.
Definitely.
Yeah, nah, he getting an early Christmas present, bro. You get knocked out for $72 million, man. Ain't nobody can talk shit about him. He won.
Right.
He won. He
That's
fucking
what I'm
won.
saying.
Jake
That's
Paul's
what
gonna
I'm
You know
win.
how
saying.
many people he's gonna that's gonna affect fighters that's on the edge coming up mentally, bro. Just know this fucking guy got away with 72 million. That's just taking 2% off of each fighter in the game right now. When he walk
Yeah,
away with a $72 million check.
that is a big.
For
My other
what?
friend-
What you break? What's that? 2 million around if he makes it 12? What's the math on that? Well, not 3.
Yo, I don't even know.
Find it
What
hard
the
to
math?
believe he's getting paid $72 million guaranteed. It just sounds
Hell yeah, man.
unbelievable.
I think 7.
Nah. I
7 is
mean,
more
if you told
reasonable.
me 20, 30, I could see it. But 70, I mean, that's a
You
pretty
think it's
big
more like if they
number.
say they're splitting 150, they're probably splitting 70, right? Something like that.
I
Maybe
would
they're
hope
splitting
so.
70, but yeah, I just find it very hard to believe. Like,
And
where's
you
that
gotta
money
kind of
coming
respect,
from?
and you gotta kind of respect this guy's Joshua's statement. Like as far as like, bro, I'm chasing the money. I did put my work in. Basically, that's what he's saying. And I'm chasing the big bags. And I'm coming outside to put this kid away.
Nah, AJ's much bigger than him. He is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He can't come in over 225.
What the
That's the
245.
rule?
what the hell?
245.
245,
$245.
Vega?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault. Or 225 would have been still, but come on.
Nah, he
AJ's
probably hasn't
not. He
weighed
would not make
225 since
225.
high school. Yeah.
Wait,
That's
I have a question. I have a
crazy.
question.
Oh,
What
so
up?
the
What up?
225 would have been
Oh, my
edge,
bad,
yeah.
my bad.
So, yeah, all right. My fault.
Oh God.
What's good, man?
Yo, what's up? I was gonna ask, who do you think's gonna win between Norman and Haney?
Ooh. Yo, I'm saving my pick for the weigh-in, yo. I'm sorry. Y'all gonna hate me, but I keep saying it, bro. I gotta wait. I gotta see how they look on the scales.
Really?
Hell yeah,
Got
man.
Norman Jr. 8th round knockout. Norman Jr. 8th
8th
round knockout.
round. Damn.
Dev got that. Devin Haney got that, bro. Devin Haney's actually up and coming.
Yeah, he is low key. You trying to like if Devin Haney trying to win the people back, this would be the fight.
I feel
Yeah.
like people hate on Haney,
Definitely.
but like he's still beating the guys though. You know what I mean? Like they hate on his style, but like he's still winning.
I know, man. It's that Floyd shit. You know,
Yeah,
everybody hated
with
Floyd.
like Ramirez is a respectable opponent, and he still beat him unanimously. Like whether it was a great performance or not, like he's still getting the guys out. He's gotta fix some things
But
up though.
Mayweather was never in a boring fight though, man. The way he salute
Yeah,
that
I
right
agree. I
hand
agree
and
with him.
so was
Nah, but
entertaining.
Trini, you know what they said. You know what they said.
There's
Yeah,
been
they
boring
said his
fights.
style was boring. Yeah, man. That was his ridicule.
Yeah. A lot of but that's like they said that about Rigondeaux and Daniel. That was my favorite fight, yo.
Oh man, Rigondeaux was
I
really
love that
boring
fight.
for real.
I love that fight. But him and Daniel was boring. That
Yo,
fight I'm
Rigondeaux,
saying.
like
Who?
look at the new
Rigondeaux
Cubans, bro.
versus
I wish
Daniel though.
Rigondeaux fought like Cruz and Morel.
Versus who? Danielle.
I
Donaire?
don't know
This
who that
guy,
is.
Rachel's
Oh,
husband, the Flash, the
Donaire?
Filipino Flash.
Latino.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Is that in my house?
Donare is how you pronounce it, but we pronounce it as
In my house, we
Donaire.
fucking call him. We call him Donnie Yen in my house, man. Like on
Oh,
some
no
shit, 'cause
way.
we watch karate movies, kung fu movies. So like, you know what I mean?
Hey,
That's like,
Filipinos aren't known for kung fu. That's racist, man.
no, it's not
Bro,
racist,
what y'all
bro.
saying, bro? You know,
It's not racist, bro. Go ahead with that shit,
That
Vega, man.
is
This ain't
very
no Vega.
racist, though.
Go ahead with that cancel
Hey,
shit, bro. I'm
bro.
47 years old, man.
Name
Fuck you talking about,
two
bro?
name
Nah,
two
That's like
martial
saying
that is
Wu
artists
kind of
Tang is
from
racist,
racist,
the
bro.
man. Get the
Philippines.
fuck out of here with that dumb shit, bro. That's for them fucking keyboard typers,
Bro,
bro. You hear me?
name
Yo, calm
two
down,
Filipinos that know martial arts.
Yo,
Bro,
please
go
chill
ahead
out,
with
bro.
that
Please
shit,
chill out.
bro. You know what I was trying to say, bro. Anyway, that's my house shit. That's what we
nah,
call
we
it,
know
bro.
what
And
you
you know the
we know
fight
what
I'm
you're
talking
saying,
about. And I'm
Trini.
asking you if you thought that fight was boring, boxing shit. Do you think
Nah, that fight was
Ringo
good.
versus
That fight was good.
Filipino
Yeah.
Flash
that
was
fight was
boring?
mid. That fight was mid.
But that's the
When he
only
caught that
Rigondeaux
That
fight I
eye,
fight was
know.
not.
when he
That was a
caught that
good
eye,
fight.
and he had to hold the phone all day.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. But you know
I'm
that
holler
was
back, Ryan, man. I'll talk to you later.
All right,
There's
Trini.
there's some
You
better
get my
fights
man
that we need
Malcolm
to
up
make
here.
right now
Fucking
in
clown
boxing.
ass nigga, man.
We need to
Damn,
get
man,
Tank
this
back.
Trini on. What? Nah, Tank done, bro.
Nah, Tank is there, bro. For real, bro. Tank got them hands, boy. I think he needs to go up
Dude,
though. I think he needs to go up to 147.
he got them hands, but he don't want to swing them against nobody.
Yeah, cause he don't want to kill anyone.
What?
Yeah,
Nah, bro.
he don't want to kill anyone.
Tank's scary, bro. He not competitive.
Bro, Tank is a scary, competitive guy.
Nah, he
You just
don't
need
got a competitive bone in his body. That's a problem. Like, yo, I used to be a Tank fan, and then he just wouldn't fight the guy, so I just got mad, bro, because I don't
who
stand
didn't
for
he
that.
fight?
What do you mean? You got Shakur Stevenson running around here.
Bro, Shakur
You had
Stevenson.
Devin Haney. You had Teofimo Lopez.
Bro, he's
Shoot, they can
knocking all
still
these
Mm-hmm.
fight.
guys in the first 6 rounds,
Mm-hmm.
bro.
Then why he ain't do it?
Cause he doesn't. He feels bad for them,
I
bro.
don't know.
They're young kids.
That's crazy work, bro. Feel bad. Those are his biggest paydays, bro. Those are his
Nah,
biggest
but he
money
feels bad for
fights.
them. He feels bad for them. He doesn't want to knock them out.
For real.
He don't even want to make money, is what he's telling me.
Bro, he got that money.
Because those fights push him into a new echelon. Those fights will
Bro,
make his like
After
Oscar
that
and
Garcia fight is all he needed.
really? Because I mean,
Yeah, bro,
Rolly
he's
beat
set
him.
for life now.
Rolly beat him. That's crazy, bro.
Wait, where did the other guy go? The guy that was just here.
Who Trini? He got mad, bro. He said y'all were
Uh,
calling them cancel culture. Y'all were canceling, bro. He got mad.
all right, bro. He was getting a little too
Sensitive,
heated, bro.
boy. Fucking
For the best.
sensitive.
You
Talking
need to
about I'm
calm down
47
because
years old.
not only
Well,
Tank
shit,
his
act
hands, but I
like
have
it.
hands as well.
No one cares
My
how
man
old you are if
Trini.
you don't act as such. Man couldn't
Man,
take
Trini got
a
mad, yo.
joke.
Trini got mad.
Whatever.
It's
Get the
fine.
It's
fuck.
okay, bro. It
Yeah,
happens to
he
the best
backed
of us.
himself
It's all
up.
right.
He did the right thing.
Yo,
What
what was
up,
I gonna
Joshua?
say?
What up, man?
Do you- I wonder what the betting odds are gonna be on Joshua and Jake.
I don't know. Let's see if I could pull him up here. So the fight
I'm
is
gonna
I
confirmed
think
now,
I
so it
saw
should be
Jake
here.
Paul at like
Yeah,
put
because
my
I
house
feel
on
like you could
Jake.
700
actually
to
make
plus
like
900.
decent money on Jake.
No, Jake's winning that.
Like if you were to put money on him.
Oh, damn. The odds are
Yeah, he's a
freaking
big underdog.
massive. Yeah. I mean,
Who y'all betting on?
if you took
Well,
Joshua to win, it's a -1,000. So you'd have to bet $10 just to make 11. Jake Paul's a plus 900 money line.
All right, bet.
Oh God,
My house is gonna be
you're
on Jake
dissing my
Paul.
boy JP, bro.
Plus 900. So I mean, Jake Paul can make. I mean, if y'all believe in him, y'all Tyson Fury, y'all can make a
I
bag
believe in
for
him,
sure.
bro. Jake
Wait,
Jake can
didn't
really put it out, man. Jake got
Blake
that
say that
fire
he
in him.
thinks that Tyson put money on him or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what somebody said. Tyson Fury said.
Tyson said
Is
he's
that
gonna
what
put
you
a
said,
million.
Blake?
I mean, Tyson Fury could say that because he got paid all that money from Turkey, man. He can go spend that million.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Tyson's washed anyway, though.
But
And
like, I feel
Usyk's
like he's
washed.
just saying it.
Damn, Usyk's washed. Yeah, he
Bro, I don't
might
think
be.
Usyk should be top 5 pound for
Who
pound
said
right
Usyk's
now.
washed?
What? Usyk just stopped Dubois, bro.
Bro, Dubois, look at Dubois, bro.
Dubois stopped AJ.
I mean, we're not saying AJ is like an example, but Dubois is built like, okay, he's built like a Fortnite Peely character, and
Oh,
what's
this
it called?
guy. Call him a Fortnite character. That's
we don't
crazy.
even know what that means.
Just think about Fortnite, bro. Just think about it,
I
Bro, they
don't.
call
Yeah,
a
don't
man
know
a
what that
Fortnite
means.
character, bro.
bro.
And
He's not it, bro. Like Usyk does not really got hands. Like I think we need to put Paul against Usyk. I think that would be a good fight. Except
no,
AJ.
that'd be worse, bro. You know Usyk beat a guy 60 pounds bigger than him.
Bro, that was
And
kind of
Tyson
lucky.
Fury.
Bro, Tyson Fury is Tyson Fury, bro.
And he almost got stopped.
Bro,
by
my
that
finger
small
can
What
be
guy.
does that
Tyson
mean?
Fury. Bro, my
Yeah.
finger can be Tyson Fury, bro.
So
Nah,
why you
Who
but
ain't get
almost
in the
people.
got
ring
stopped?
and work yourself up to do it then?
I'll get up and do it, but he doesn't want to fight me.
Damn.
Oh, that's what it is. They
He's running
You
fear.
going to
away.
They
you
fear
going you
the
going
Blake
on Border
stuff.
Wars, dog? We got another Border Wars guy here. You trying to go on Border Wars?
Bro, I'm trying to. I'm just joking.
Man. Shout out to Nestor Gibbs, bro. You guys think he could fight? He
Yes.
got a whole platform for y'all to be fighting on. That
Yeah.
shit's crazy.
All right. Thank you for the talk. I'm gonna go now.
I appreciate you, brother.
All right, bro. Easy. Have a good day.
You too, man.
Bye bye.
Shout out to these young cats, man, tapping in with a Fortnite. Shout out to you, brother.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that
Yeah.
meant, but
He don't know what it meant.
I
Jesus, he
felt
was wild.
old, yo. I was like, damn, my son be
Nah.
playing Fortnite. Shout out to my son. Yeah.
They softening you up, bro. That's all it is before they drop some weird shit.
Oh, that's what's going on, Vega. You think they
Try.
gonna spin the block?
Absolutely.
Maybe they fuck with me over here. I hope so.
I didn't even want to get my rocks off, man. I just heard all this. My finger can beat in and
Uh-oh.
tank
They
this, and
they
I'm like,
talking
oh,
in the chat, yo.
they going crazy.
My man, yo, he might have to fight Vega, bro. They be at you. Yo, Vega, you gonna get another fight in the chat for sure, bro.
No.
All these dudes think you
You don't
sweet
pay
now,
attention.
man. They all think
It's
you
the same
sweet.
guy. That's what you got to understand. It's the same guy doing it, just different accounts.
Oh,
He
okay, I see what
follows
you're
me
saying.
wherever I go.
It's kind of weird.
Hey,
But
so stop following, bro, and sign up for Border Wars, dog. That's how you do it.
I mean,
Being
bro,
weird,
you have to
follow.
realize gay people have existed for a very long time. Like, I can't control another man being a homosexual. Like that's all. That's something he got to deal with. Like, I go home to my girl. You know what I'm saying? We fuck, we suck, we lick. You know what I'm saying? And he's got to dream about me and create different accounts to try to get my attention. But that's what you do
That's
when someone's a
crazy work.
weirdo. Weirdos want attention. So when you give them attention, what are they gonna do? Continue being weird. If you ignore it, they disappear.
Yeah. But yeah, what you guys think of the fights this past weekend?
Real quick.
Yo,
Wait.
Z Pacino.
Oh, this kind of big. What's good, Vega? What's good, Ryan? Oh shit.
Oh,
What up, Malcolm?
Hey, so that Joshua Jake is official tissue?
Yeah, it's confirmed, bro. And this is the weird thing
Oh my
about that.
gosh.
That fight's confirmed, and still Shakur and Teo ain't confirmed. This shit's weird, bro. Shit is weird.
welcome to boxing.
Yeah, damn, man. And I heard y'all
Circus.
say that he can't get past 255. Pretty much the night of the
I think
fight.
they said 245, but like, has Joshua ever weighed that?
He weighed 244 against
Many years
Usyk.
ago.
Many
Yeah, the
years
first
ago,
fight,
right?
That was like what, 2021,
Yeah,
2022.
the Usyk fight. He was like 240.
What the heck? And he hasn't like
Yeah, I
fought
think the
in
last
like,
4 fights he's been over 250.
yeah, he hasn't fought in a while. Like, I feel like it's been 2 years almost. With Dubois, or was that last year? That must have been last year. Because Dubois got sparked out by Usyk this year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I knew there was something. I had a feeling. I'm like, yo, Jake's gonna have some kind of stipulation. It was just too good to be true. There's no way he was gonna fight Joshua without something
Yo,
in
how
the
does
mix.
how does the commission even like sanction this? It's on box right, so it's an official fight. It's an 8-rounder, bro.
Money talks.
It's an 8-rounder, and it looks crazy because this guy's 28-4 versus a 12-1 guy who's not even a heavyweight.
I'm betting on Jake. I'm about to put some money on Jake in this bet.
Oh damn! Shoot. Yeah, his last fight he was 252. AJ, but that was with Camp. We don't know how he's gonna be without Camp. So yeah, he hovers around 250, but still he hasn't had no Camp. I don't get it, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like that shot.
Oh, it's signed. It's signed. Hey, yo, just do. I hope it's signed, bro. I don't understand how that fight ain't get announced. And we literally, it's November. So we November, December, January. We 3 months out, my brother. We should be promoting it. And then you got, Jake Paul and AJ. They was in talks.
Wait till after this week.
My man Derek he said you're his favorite punching bag, Vega.
Yeah,
That's what
well,
it is.
when is he
That's what
punching
it
me?
is. You're right. That's wild, man. That's wild. Nah, I mean, I'm not. I'm excited that that card's going forward. We don't have to see Antoine Russell sit out another year because of this shit. He could fight, and yeah, Alicia Bumgarner's gonna fight. The rest of the card's gonna go on. I
And Kid
wish it was.
Austin's still a no, right? My bad.
Oh, Kid Austin, he better not step in now, unless they strip a Tank. But still, I think that fight, him and Lucas Body gonna fight next year for that title. I think that's what will happen.
Sorry, Ryan. I need him to get body up out of there, man.
Who? Kid Austin?
Yeah, I'm pulling
Mm.
for Austin, man. I'm not
Yeah,
a
he
I'm
gonna be
not a Lucas body
hypnotized,
guy.
bro. He gonna be hypnotized in the corner.
To
Shout out to
lock in.
Schofield. Schofield Senior got him hypnotized. He said, "Yeah, I know that directly from the horse's mouth. I don't know why they dragging their feet though with the announcements though." All right, shout out to Just Do Boxing. He giving us the official Shakur Teal. He's saying the sign. I just do. I believe in you, dog. Now I just
What's
hope
wrong?
Teal don't pull out, man. That dude Teal be doing weird stuff, man. He's saying facing all the powers that age. Boots fans down bad yesterday. Rick Glazer said Virgil to ASA. How? Based off what, bro? I mean, literally, Virgil. They said he couldn't sell where he from. At least Boots selling out the Wells Fargo
Yeah, we not getting that fight.
and Boots the
I
B side.
see.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, Malcolm. That's all that told me is that Oscar De La Hoya ducking. Because honestly, that could go on like a Riyadh season, and y'all not the financiers. Y'all could just put that on Riyadh, bro. Let Turkey Al Sheikh deal with that.
Because
Plus
the
that
egos,
Virgil
it's just all
stops
gonna.
Boots. Ooh, said Virgil stops Boots. So then should be an easy fight to make. My man Trini said never sensitive here for boxing talk. Pick around me like mofos do outside. Nah, I feel you, man. I feel you, man. Man, Trini
Bro, Ryan,
BX. Yeah, what
Kurt,
up, man?
man, Kurt, man. Damn, man, that plus 730 money didn't hit, bro.
Yo, it was nice. It was looking good, but I
Oh,
mean, nah, man, it was a tough task. It was a hard road ahead, for sure. Um, 2 weeks notice against a guy who's like up and coming phenom. Adam Azim's a good fighter, man. Coach was really blunt about it. He never went in there and said it was gonna be easy at all. He said, "Yo, we gonna have to try to blitz him and just hope it goes our way," and that's exactly what they had to do. But no, Adam Azim, he did what he was supposed to do. He made sure Kurt couldn't get rolling, man. He
he
made
looked
sure.
sharp, man. Kurt looked
Yep.
very hesitant. He didn't fight like his normal self.
Yeah.
And, it could have just came down to a game plan thing. You took 2 weeks' notice. And I give
Yep.
him props. I was saying this yesterday. This is one of those situations where, look, Chris Scooby's 30 years old. He doesn't have an amateur background at all.
Oh,
It's
really? I didn't
nothing
know
too
that.
crazy because he was playing. Yeah, he was playing. He used to be a football player.
Shoot,
But
yeah, he
I
looked
don't
like
know
a
if he was
football player.
D1, but yeah, but I think he had like a scholarship and he was playing D1 football and he transitioned over to boxing. So that's why
Hmm.
he's so athletic and explosive and he looks the way he looks. He has a solid base. But
Yeah, yeah,
the amateur pedigree kind of it showed. It showed in the ring, and he's not
yeah.
going to get a lot of opportunities. I hate to say
Nah,
it, but there's certain guys that they have a certain ceiling. You know what I'm talking about? Like you got a high ceiling and you got a
right.
certain appeal, and it's like what? We won't take certain fights. We're gonna move you correctly, and even if
Mm-hmm.
you lose, kind of like your Rollies and your Ryan Garcias, we'll still throw you in there. We'll
Still
still
got
try to
another
like
chance.
rebrand
Yeah.
you or rebuild you up. Yeah, so he had a tough fight, and this was kind of like a make or break. Unfortunately, he didn't get it, and I feel like they might do this again, but it's gonna be he'll be a severe underdog, and they'll just put him in with the dogs. So he might get like a light touch or two, but I don't know. They're probably gonna use him to. And I hate doing this, but I feel like they'll probably use him to test out other fighters
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If that's making any sense, yeah, I'm not throwing him away, but I feel like that would be what the business side would do, unless he can
Right.
pull the upsets, like he would
No,
have to do
I'm not
that.
mad at that. Honestly, like I think everybody's got a place in boxing, bro. Not everybody's gonna be a world champion. Not everybody's gonna make millions. So I mean, if you are still a journeyman and you go out there, get a couple upsets, and you're just making good money, man, I ain't got no problem with that. Because I feel like those guys are needed in the sport. We need to see the prospects, you know what I'm saying, based first the top contenders. But shout out to my brother Claymore Rain. What's going on, man?
Ryan,
Hey,
what's
Claymore.
goody?
Yes,
What's goody,
sir.
family? What's good? Yo,
Good,
who that
good,
on the
man.
board? Who's that? I can't see.
We
I'm
got
driving.
Malcolm. We got Malcolm.
What
Malcolm,
up,
what's
From
Clay?
New
good? That's
York.
what I thought it was. I knew the voice. I didn't know it was Malcolm or Alberto. What's good, Malcolm?
That's crazy. Oh.
Nah, I'm just being honest. I know the voice, but I'm driving this truck, bro. And I didn't want to just guess wrong. So I just kept it 100 up front, bro.
It's all good, bro. It's all good.
Salute, man. Salute to you, family. Nothing but respect, man. The most.
Yes, sir, man.
It's
What'd you
fight
think
week.
of the
It's fight
fights?
week. It's fight week.
Yeah, yes, it is. Big week.
Yeah, what did I think of the fights? I mean, I was a lot. I mean, listen, man. The money make the money. The money make the world go around. You know what I'm saying? So Chris Eubanks took the money.
Mm-hmm.
He looked like, not too many words. He looked depleted. He didn't look like the
Yeah, he
same guy.
did.
You know what I mean? It just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Conor Benn for sure for making the adjustments. I like the poise. I like the patience. I like the boxing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I think the biggest story probably at this point, after you've seen Chris Eubank look the way he did, I mean, how's Conor Benn going to cut this weight down to 147 and be down there fighting? You know what I mean? He's about to be in the same scenario. You know what I mean? Maybe,
Yep.
possibly. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. So I mean, that's probably the biggest story from that. You know what I mean? As far as that fight was concerned, decent undercard too. Pretty decent undercard too. I wasn't mad at the undercard. I know everybody ain't into the UK fighters like that, but I enjoyed it. Well, I call the fight, so I think
Yep.
I enjoy it just off the strength of calling it like I do. I'm watching it closer. I think people need to get into that UK boxing, right? Like they need to stop fronting on the UK, man. I mean, I understand a little bit, but come on, man. You know what I mean?
Nah, the UK boxing's good, man.
Yeah, bro.
They come out with support though. I love that. Like they don't care, man. As long as you fighting,
bro.
you getting that love.
Straight up, bro. Straight up,
Like
man.
they don't like
gotta love
divas.
it.
They just like fighters out there, and I rest with that. But I also like. What do you think about that Jack Catterall fight, man? I thought he looked good early.
2.0.
I
Jack
thought
Catterall
he faded
2.0.
though.
That's why I call him 2.0, baby, with Bozy. So, well, go ahead and say what you're gonna say because I want to hear what you was about to say about it.
I thought he was sitting on his shots more for sure. I thought that was impressive. Like he showed more power. I don't know if that's the weight or if it's Bozy or a mixture of both. But I thought like he was fading more. But then I'm like, you know what, Usman, he's that guy. Like he'll make you fade, man. Like he's pressure fighter. Like no matter what, that's just his style. So, Jack, this is his first time at the weight, so I can't really criticize him too much. He took on a tough fight.
100, and no criticism for Jack. None. Just like you said, man. Echo Usman, they call him the engine, bro, for a reason, man. He's gonna apply that pressure. He's gonna come forward no matter what. I mean, shout out to Echo Usman, man, because what a dancing partner he was for Jack Catterall. And listen, man, just as much as I was watching Jack Catterall in that fight, I was watching Bozy, baby. I was watching the corner work. I knew what I was looking for. I want to see what was going on in that corner. You know what I mean? Because listen, man, Bozy's taking on some fighters in his stable right now. He got Andy Cruz over there. He's working with Cool Boy, obviously, with his son. And I've been up and down with Bozy personally. That's just me. You know what I mean? I've been up and down with him, and I've been wondering, does Bozy's system translate well into a lot of these fighters into their DNA, who they actually are? You know what I mean? I question if Bozy Ennis' system is the right system for Andy Cruz. I question that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Going into this fight with Raymond Mortala, I question what that might look like. I think Andy Cruz is the better boxer, but is Andy going to box or is he going to fight like what Jack Catterall did? Is he going to fight like how Cool Boy's been fighting lately? Is he going to fight like Boots?
Oh, he must have went through a dead spot.
In the ring with Raymond Mortala. Oh, I had a dead spot?
Yeah, you good though.
I'm not there.
I'm gonna.
Nah, you good. You good now, Clay.
Oh, my bad. I was breaking up.
Yeah, you straight now though.
All right, yeah, but I was saying I was watching the corner work from Bozy, man, and I thought Jack Catterall did a good job of metabolizing what Bozy was telling him and executing it in the ring. He took the advice and he was doing it. There was moments when you kind of see he kind of got a little reserved because I think Bozy's system, you got to be ready to like, you're gonna get hit more.
Yeah.
The name of the game is don't get hit clean, right? Don't get hit clean. And if you don't get hit clean, there's an opportunity on the other side of you not giving up that position for you to sit on your punch with Echo Usman, right?
Yep.
So that was an opportunity for Jack Catterall to kind of get a real feel of Bozianis' system, make up his mind if that's how he wants to move forward. Like he knows, okay, I got the stoppage, but how did you feel about the cut over the right eye? How did you feel about the contact? How did you feel
Mm-hmm.
about those moments? Were you okay with those moments as long as you're getting the results you got? You know what I mean? That's up to Jack Catterall to figure it out, right?
Yeah, I
Oh, I
mean,
wanted to
my man
say, man.
Vega makes a good point, man. Bozy could possibly win Trainer of the Year if Cool Boy has a good fight against Oshaki and wins. That'd be,
Facts.
a good year for Bozy. But sorry, Malcolm, what were you gonna say?
Oh, you go, bro. My bad, my bad. Hey, I wanted to say, yo, Claymore, your live was amazing for the top rank card.
Oh, thank you,
It
brother.
was
Appreciate
amazing.
it.
Brian, I don't know if you caught it. It's like
Yeah,
you ever heard back in the days, like you know how they had the baseball games and they're playing like they literally call it live and you can picture
play by
everything
play.
going on.
Yeah.
Like he was yeah, it was spot on. I'm like, damn man, they gotta hire this guy. Like
Hell yeah,
it
they
was
gotta
a good
call
live.
Claymore,
Nah, it
man.
was a really good live. Yeah,
Nah,
I
that's
can't even
awesome,
do
bro.
that, man. I thought I was pretty good, but nah, shout outs to Clay. But
Thank you, bro.
yeah, man, I think Bozy, he's definitely doing his thing with Jack, man. I feel like Cruz could pull off that fight against Murataya. I don't think Murataya is as big of a hitter as everybody thinks. I'm kind of worried about Cruz's punch resistance because we kind of seen it in it wasn't this fight. I forgot who it was in the previous fight
Antonio
before.
Moran and Omar
Yeah,
Sacido.
Morant
Yeah,
fight. Yeah.
so we kind of seen that, and that Cuban style, again, naturally, they're just very good movers, and they're taught to be defensive first. But he has very good hand speed, So maybe if he's just there, like in mid range to maybe the pocket, and he's able to counter officially and just pivot out, then I think he could be just fine, probably. But it's I don't know. It might be too far of a jump for you to try to fight that kind of style against a Mugadari. But I'm kind of an Andy Cruz fan. I'm not gonna lie. I like how he fights. So I'm hoping he can pull that off against Raymond Muradaya. Wow, I butchered his name crazy. And to be honest, I see Fulton. Like I have no worries that Fulton is gonna beat Shocker.
Mm-hmm.
Sock at all. Like there's no way he should lose to Foster. I don't think Foster is. I mean, he's a champ, but I don't think he's as good. I would have had Lamont Roach beating him. I can't even remember who else is like the 130 champs. Isn't it
Or
Sugar
Raymond
Nunez?
Ford's there. I don't think he's a champ
Oh no,
though.
Yeah, Raymond Ford. Yeah, yeah, he ain't beating Raymond Ford either. He
Kakashi?
just doesn't. It's
Kakashi's
Kakashi, I
there
think.
too.
Yeah, it's just
Wait,
he
wait.
has
You
moments.
got Shock beating Navarrete? Yeah, I think he could beat
He got a
Navarrete
belt.
and
Navarrete got a belt.
Nunez. I'm pretty sure he's at 30. Yeah, I think
They need to take his
Navarrete and
belt.
Nunez.
He don't
Sugar
just
Nunez.
man. They need to take his belt, man. They gotta take Navarrete's
Look,
belt. He don't deserve that.
Navarrete, in my opinion, got exposed with Dennis Berinchyk. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I don't know why. Maybe he just is, stylistically, maybe they're matchmaking. But I think I think Sugar Nunez gets him out of there, bro. I think Sugar Nunez takes that belt off of him, bro.
Yep.
Well, maybe, because the thing about Navarrete is, if you're going to fight him, then it's up in the air. Because one thing Navarrete is willing to do is fight the shit out of somebody, right? But if you slow that fight down, you put him behind a good jab, bro. You put some good footwork. I mean, you're not going to have a boring fight with him because he's going to keep pressing it there's just an opportunity there for you to take advantage of somebody who just overcompensates with his lack of boxing, as far as like the traditional sense of the boxing acumen, and overcompensating with just put pressure and punch output, right? So,
Yeah.
you bring in, I think Nunes could definitely do it, but I think Raymond Ford is definitely the dark horse of that division right now. And yeah, I think Oshaki Forster could definitely do it to him too as well. But I think Raymond brings that, the punching and the boxing, and he brings it all. And I think that's an issue for a lot of those guys at 130 to deal with personally. You know what I mean? But I mean, that's just an eye test. You know what I mean? Obviously, until he steps it up and gets in the ring with the right guys, we don't really know what he's going to do. But I think Raymond is a dark horse, from my perspective at least.
No, I
Next,
agree.
Vega. I got
Oh,
A. I feel
he got
Fulton.
shot.
He's not really. Yeah, he's not too small of a guy. I feel he'll. He ain't jumping up crazy, but I know like Foster ain't really got no crazy like knockout power like that. And his problem, he starts way too slow. The second half of the fight, he'll pick it up, and he still barely does enough. He's like
Yeah,
he
Yeah,
reminds
I
me of
agree,
that
bro.
person. They're in
yeah, me
school
too.
and they barely do enough to pass, but they get that 65 on their report cards, and it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna fail, but I didn't really pass. Like he barely does enough, and
Yeah.
I think Cool Boy's way too slick for him. Unless he looks slower, so I can see what Vega's saying, but there's no way he should lose that fight.
Nah, I agree, man. I agree. You shouldn't lose that fight. Got my man Alberto. What's going on, bro?
Berto, what's up? I thought you was up here earlier. No, I didn't. I didn't know if it was your time. I didn't know it was your night.
Yo, yo,
What's
yo.
good?
Can you guys hear me?
What up? Yes, sir. We can hear you. What's going on, man? Uh-oh. You mute up? What's
Yeah.
going on, Alberto? Yeah. So do you think Connor Benn should take a tweener fight? Uh-oh. Somebody's on echo in there.
Yeah, I heard that.
I think
Yeah.
Roberto. He'll probably come back on. But yeah, make a pit stop at 154. You haven't been at 147 for I don't know how long. You already filled up, and you acclimated pretty good. He didn't look soft at all in his midsection. So just drop down to 154. You shouldn't drop 13 pounds to 147, and then you're gonna don't do that. Go to 154. I don't know if it's true, but allegedly, they're gonna try to mandate Fedora and Virgil. Again, I don't know if that was true, but if they're gonna try to do that, just fight Boots.
What?
That's a nice look. But I
Connor
don't
Benn
know if
in
Eddie Hearn
boots?
does it. Yeah, I don't know if Eddie Hearn does it though, but just do that. That'd be a nice little
No,
thing.
they ain't gonna bring Conor Ben nowhere near that motherfucker, bro.
Nah, yeah, man.
Nah, man. Look,
They ain't
he'll
doing
be
that.
fine, man. If Eddie
Eddie
loves
know
him like
better,
that,
bro. Eddie
he'll
ain't doing it.
always. But if that's Eddie's guy, he'll be fine. Like he'll be like, hey, we'll build you back
Nah,
up.
Eddie kicking, Eddie promoting and marketing when it comes to Conor Ben. He know better. He know what to do with him and what not to do with him.
Yeah.
If that fight happens, that's Conor Ben forcing Eddie to do it. And yeah, bro, he need to stay the hell away from Jerron Boots. I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro.
Yep. I agree, man.
Oh yeah, Boots is cooking him.
He needs to stay the hell away from him. Boots ain't gonna only cook him. Boots might make him not want to box no more.
Hey, look, I don't like Conor Ben. I wanted Eubank to win.
Damn, bro, you trying to get Connor killed, bro?
Yeah, I'm telling Boots will beat him so bad he might not want to come back, bro.
Yo,
it might change him for life. Like that's the kind of beat you should give him.
What up, Alberto?
Yo, yo, yo. Can y'all hear me this time?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Salute.
we can hear you, man. We got you.
Oh, okay. For sure. What up, Clay? What up, Malcolm? What up, Ryan?
What's good, man?
We don't sound alike.
Man,
Nah, y'all don't sound nothing alike, bro. It's diabolical. I ain't gonna lie. I just know that both of y'all are always on the panel, and I didn't want to come on because I couldn't see. I'm driving, so I'm like, Malcolm is Alberto. I'm like, fuck, bro. I don't want to. So I just asked, bro. But yeah, y'all don't sound nothing alike. It's crazy. Now that Alberto's up here, I look crazy. It's a crazy look. I don't know why Alberto had to come up here right now. That shit is diabolical, bro. That was such a contrast, bro. It is what it is, bro. You gotta sit on it sometimes, bro. I'm gonna sit on that. That's me. I did that.
Nah, you good. But hey, we're like 5 days away from the fight of the year, man. Y'all dudes gotta make y'all pick, man. A lot of dudes being
Fight of the
scary.
year.
Yeah, well,
Damn.
potentially. I'm a Friday for Devin. I'm coming out on Friday. I'm telling you right now. I need to see the weigh-in. I need to see it.
Oh
Yes,
man,
man. I
that's
gotta see it, dog.
I'm sorry. I'm not doing it until I see. I'm calling everybody else though. Tomorrow's show. I'm doing tomorrow's show. It's gonna be Abdullah Mason and Sam
Mm-hmm.
Noakes, and it's gonna be Bam and Puma. And then on Thursday's show, I'm gonna do Anthony Yardy and Dave Benavidez, and then Friday I'm probably gonna drop a video on maybe I might do a live on Friday too, just because of that real quick one to talk on
Yeah.
Devin and Brian. But I'm
well.
leaning in one way right now, without a doubt. I'm definitely leaning one way. I'm not gonna share it, but I need to see that weigh in. I need to see that weigh in.
We don't need the
Yeah.
Man,
weigh-ins,
look,
man. I'm trying to tell y'all, like Dev
Nah, I gotta
and
see it.
Boots on their last two fights at 135 and 147, they look horrible. They look like they were already dying and they still won.
Man, I need to see it, man.
Boots? Who'd he fight?
Yeah, at 147 when he fought Stanionis.
Yeah, he
Remember,
did. He
everybody
looked
was
Yeah.
like,
crazy
"Oh,
that
he
week.
looked like
Yeah, but I
Skeletor.
mean,
He looked bad."
that was the unification, and you saw what the rehydration looked like for him. He looked way bigger than Stanionis in that fight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
at
that
the end
don't
of the
have.
day, he moved up the next fight, so he was looking crazy, and it was like the last draw for him. Like he won it, but he didn't come back to 147 based off of that fight. He was like, "I'm good, man. I'm out of here." So he was there. What we saw was true. I'm just saying, our eyes didn't lie to us. What we saw
Mm-hmm.
was a man who was depleted. He just fought his fight, and he hired a nutritionist for that camp too. So that already let you know that the weight division was starting to press him a little bit. He didn't want to just eat Philly cheesesteaks anymore. He couldn't do it like he used to do it. He had to get serious with the
Right,
nutritionist.
right. Nah,
but
that's true, man.
I just feel like, why do we gotta wait for the weigh-in when we've already seen hella pics of them? Like, pause. Like, we already
Yeah,
know
but
what kind of shape
they're not
they're in.
on weight though. They're not on weight.
Exactly. And I'm gonna tell you straight up, Devin Haney has looked ripped every time I've seen him. That
Mm-hmm.
gives me pause. You feel me? So I need to see. Because you
Yeah.
cut muscle like that, baby boy. You cut fat, yeah. Water, yeah. Muscle, he's looking ripped. Last time I seen somebody like that was Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. And I called it
Right.
at the media workout. I'm like, that dude is ripped. And then somebody was like, yeah, you know, he like 180 almost. I was like, it's over. I called it. I was like, he's not gonna do well, bro. The weight cut's gonna be crazy,
Yeah.
bro. He can't do it. He can't do it, bro. So I want to see what Devin do. I want to. Has Devin been walking around in his camp like 160, 157, 158? Is that what he's been walking around in his camp, or has he been moving around like how rumor has it that Devin used to walk around like 170? You know what I'm saying? 175, bro. And then he cut his weight for the fights. If he's doing that, bro, listen, 140 flew right past Devin. Devin went from
Yeah.
135, and he didn't even get a chance at 140. He couldn't even make 140 without looking like, you know what I mean, like the Matrix, like Neo from the Matrix.
Yep.
So we're gonna see, man. He should look good, man. I want to see if this is his weight class. That's what I want to see. I want to see if this is what
They're both gonna look in tip-top shape. I have a feeling Devin is gonna look the way he looked against Ramirez in that way because he looked
okay.
phenomenal, and I think Norman is gonna also look. I mean, he's always looking in shape, so they're both gonna look like they trying to do some kind of like men's physique or something, pretty much. So
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
I'm anticipating that too as well. That's what I'm anticipating, that he's gonna look like that. But once again, Devin just got these habits that I just see. Like for another thing, like I know he got extra strong in his camp. You can tell. You feel me? He got
Yep.
extra strong. That means he probably put on even more muscle. You know what I'm saying? And he's been putting on muscle ever since he left 135. He's been loving it. He's been putting on muscle. You know what I mean? All his strength training, it's all strength training for him now. When you see him, he's doing a lot of strength training. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Like I said, Friday, man. We a couple days away, baby. We ain't gonna get nervous now. We a couple days away. We're gonna wait the next couple of days and get that, and we're gonna get that look, man. We're gonna figure it out on Friday. We're gonna
Nah,
figure it
for
out.
real. Nah, man. But I'm leaning Norman right now, to be honest. But if Devin
Let's
looks good at the
go.
weigh-in,
Yeah, I'm leaning too. I
that
ain't gonna
might
lie. I'm
change
leaning
my
in a certain
pick.
direction. I'm leaning
That's
in
what
a
I'm
certain
saying.
direction, man. Yeah.
I just got to see how Dev looks, because if he's there to look like he's taking punches, then I'm gonna be like,
Right.
they got a game plan. They got a game plan.
And I'm gonna tell you this: if Devin has a bad weight cut, he's not going to be confident going into this fight. He's going to be
Yes,
nervous.
exactly. Yep.
He's going to be nervous, and he's going to fight like nervous. And in that case, I'm going to go with Brian Norman.
Right.
Well,
I don't think it'll be a fight of the year, though. I'll say that. I'm not gonna put nothing on that because, like, that's high praise, bro. I don't want to be let down. I don't want to be let
You don't
down.
want to go into a fight with that mindset because anything beneath it you're gonna feel short. Especially we paying for it too. Turkey ain't giving it to us for free. Hey, bro, I'm not going there optimistic, bro. Just like, hey, man, let's see what happens.
Ceremonial weigh-in, Two-Tone. Shout out to Two-Tone, the superstar, bro.
Salute,
Hey, Tone.
salute.
That's not bad then, because then I can kind of see how they rehydrate then.
Yeah.
Like sometimes the ceremonial is good, sometimes it's not. But if Dev looks bigger than Brian, because like that's what I'm trying to see. Is Dev gonna be bigger than Brian? Because Brian and them, they said they made the weight since the amateurs, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, they said
and
that.
I can't even be mad at that because I think it was Tiger Johnson. He fought at 52 at amateur, and he went into the pros at 140. So he's another guy who's been fighting well below. Oh yeah, Clay. He used to fight in the same class with my brother. Him, Rohan, and my brother. They were always fighting the same tournaments. So all of them were at 52 at one point. But yeah, I think it's hard for Norman to make that weight that many times. But hey, if they doing it, they know what's up, man. They know their body. They got the recipe.
He's what, like 24?
Yeah, he's young.
Might be fine. Yeah,
he is young.
He still be fine. And I think Senior yesterday on Johnny's show was saying that right now I think he's like 154. Oh, that's what he said last night.
No, they're on weight.
They on pace.
Yeah, so they're on track. So it should probably be just fine.
Well, they were eating a Baconator yesterday.
Yeah, if they have 54 now, then yeah, they're good. Because man, I remember George St. Pierre would fucking lose 10 pounds in one day just from water, not drinking water.
Shout out to George Rush. St.
Body gets dry, man. Jeez.
Yeah, that's too much, man.
Yeah, I don't think it's healthy.
Those UFC fighters used to do some extreme weight cuts, bro. Them
they
UFC
do, man.
Fighters, their weight cuts be diabolical, bro.
Yeah. People passing out everywhere.
People going to the hospital. How many times Khabib missed a fight because of a weight cut? Or I remember when Chris Cyborg got, she almost died too. So they had a picture of her in the tub looking like she fighting tomorrow. Like hell no.
And the funny thing about that, you messing with your sodium levels like that even fucks with your heartbeat.
Oh yeah.
You could be dehydrated. Yeah, you could be because 2 weeks ago I was crazy dehydrated. I was just drinking mad water. I was dealing with some kind of injury, and I don't think I was having a lot of sodium. And one thing you're taught, it gives you I can't remember the name. It starts with a P, but it's like this weird irregular heartbeat when you have low sodium levels.
Palpitations.
Yeah, there you go. So when you're laying down, you can feel that, and sometimes that has to do with being dehydrated.
Damn.
And your dehydration levels. Yeah, so there's a lot that happens with that. In your brain, your body needs the sodium. It's kind of like a regulator. So these guys cutting all that weight, you trying to kill yourself. It's just way too detrimental on the body, man.
Yeah, and then you're gonna go get punched on the next day. That's crazy.
Right. Yeah.
I seen the video of Bud, right? When he was, I think when he was at 135 still, and he was cutting
wrapping
weight, a small little,
Yeah, wrapping his body up. Yeah, that to me, that's too extreme, bro. If you got to do all that, you probably should just move up.
Yeah, man. I heard. Yeah, man. That's not what's supposed to be happening, bro. If that's the way you cutting weight, then that's not the right way. I don't care if they're used to doing it that way. They shouldn't be doing it that way. That makes it even more dangerous. That just compounds the effects of all the trauma your body's gonna go through in that fight. That's crazy.
Well, that's why they want it.
Come on, bro.
Oh, my bad. I was just gonna say I think that's why there's a huge there's a lot of people advocating for same-day weigh-ins to come back in to get rid of that shit.
Yeah. I can't argue.
Problem with that is somebody's always gonna try to take advantage. They know better, but they're gonna still want to take advantage of the situation and still test the waters. So they still might try to
That's
you know
crazy.
what I'm saying? They still might try to see how low they can get without the water retention, and they're still gonna like screw themselves over, man. And what I wanted to say, since we're talking about weight cuts, perfect
Mm-hmm.
transition. Eubank, Canelo, 168. That should be Canelo's next fight coming back. I'm all for it. He wants to fight in the UK. Eubank has no business at 160. It's a nice payday. You got Bomac with you, who has the quote unquote game plan because he already has he got a successful win against Canelo. I just think it's the perfect thing. I don't know what's gonna happen with Shiraz. I feel like the Shiraz fight they might want him off for a win. At the same time, this is Turkey we're talking about. But he loves Canelo. So he might let him, have a nice little soft touch. But Eubank is going to bring some money, man. It's the UK fan base. But I think that's a great fight for him.
Canelo
Yeah.
Eubank.
168. He was a potential opponent like 2 times already.
That's
I ain't gonna
nasty
lie
work,
to
bro.
you. I just kind of feel like if Canelo doesn't try to get a rematch with Terrence Crawford, that's gonna be like bending the knee, bro. That's gonna be like legitimately like bending the knee, like not giving it another try. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, I'm not tripping off of it because I mean, I see Terrence Crawford kind of campaigning, this 160, you know what I mean?
Right. Yep.
Trying to pick up a belt 160. But I would
Jam
like
it
to
back.
see. I ain't gonna lie. I would like to see Canelo push for that rematch. Um, because if he doesn't, I mean, I don't care if he does. To be honest with you, but I'm just saying if he doesn't, hey, bro, that's just speaking to how bad that ass whooping was by Terrence. People who are trying to make that
Mm.
fight sound close and they trying to make it sound like, oh, Canelo was just nah, bro. Canelo don't because he ain't call out Terrence yet. He ain't saying nothing in Terrence's direction. That's why I told people probably the biggest intangible that makes that ass whooping a one-sided affair is how Canelo acted after the fight. The respect he gave Terrence, how he was just like, nah, man,
Yeah.
that dude is just that was what let you know what happened in the fight if your eyes deceived you some kind of way watching the fight. Canelo's reaction after the fight cemented the reality of what you missed clearly. You know what I'm saying? As you was
He
watching the
won
fight
three
that we all
rounds.
watched.
Nah, I agree. But like Canelo never really called out Terrence, so I don't even know if that was the fight he wanted.
Nah.
But um, it sounds like he got whatever's left with Turkey. That's it, man. I think Canelo should retire after these two. And I'm not saying like that because like he looked bad in that fight. I'm saying that because this dude has had like what almost 70 fights. Like he's up there. So it's like, bro, how much wear and tear? How many more camps you got left in you? Truly,
Yeah, 500 plus rounds. He's been through the gauntlet, man.
yeah, he's done everything in the sport. He's accomplished. I know the Mexicans could be getting mad at me, but I think he's the best Mexican ever, man. Canelo
Whoa, whoa,
Alvarez.
whoa.
He dared to be the only guys he lost to, bro, are arguably ATGs. That's it. Bivol, Floyd, and Crawford. And who else beat him, bro? No, it was only three guys, right?
Well, Triple G, people argue the first time.
yeah. You right. You right. I was yeah, they
Yeah,
gave him a gift draw there. They did.
I can't even argue that statement about like the him being the greatest Mexican fighter of all time. It's I don't like saying Salvador Sanchez just because he died prematurely. He
Yeah.
definitely
When
did his
people say
thing,
that,
and
I
then
always say
the
that. Yeah.
the Gomez win. I'm Puerto Rican, even though I wasn't alive for it, it hurts me. I don't like to watch it. So shout out to him for getting that win, but died prematurely. And Julio Cesar Chavez. When it comes to that, it's just because he's so much of I want to say a staple, or he's so symbolic in Mexican boxing. It's going to be hard for anyone to say that somebody is better even when they surpass. Kind of like a
Mhm.
Muhammad Ali situation. Even though Muhammad Ali,
Yeah, that's exactly
his
what it
resume
is.
and everything, it's the same thing. Like if somebody was to come and just completely dominate all these high level fighters and all these great fighters and even some Hall of Famers, they're not going to want to say that they're better than Muhammad Ali. And a lot of it has to do with emotional attachment, cultural beliefs, and also what he did outside of the ring. Because he was present for like the during civil rights and everything. So I think it's more of emotions And same thing with Jordan, without going a little too left. But it's always like that. There's certain names that nobody wants to
What,
say, oh,
bro? What
he
the
had
hell
like
Jordan do for the culture? They criticize him for
no,
that,
but
not doing enough.
what I'm saying is
he was
nobody wants to say that
he was
another player is
gambling,
better.
bro.
I mean,
He's
hey,
known
he
for
gambled on
fuck
me
some
all the
kids.
time.
Nah,
But
Jordan legitimately did not give a fuck. Like
Yeah,
Jordan legitimately was like, I don't care what y'all talking about, bro.
right.
He was
yeah,
just
let
he
me
was
let me
just the most
reword
like,
that
yeah,
because
selfish is probably the best word to describe him.
You
But you
gotta
don't want to
clean
take
that
away
up,
any
Malcolm.
credit. That
no,
man
because
did
in
not.
terms of a player, he's considered the best all time. I
Right.
didn't mean the cultural
Nah,
part.
that's different though.
It's hard. But I mean, what did Chavez do outside the ring?
I mean, he celebrated in Mexico for all the shit he did for Mexico, though. I mean,
And
that dude
he
really
gave
came
birth.
out the mud.
He gave birth to that bum ass son of his, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he
The
did,
black
man.
eye
Damn.
on boxing, bro. He should have been doing double the charity just to make penance for that, bro. Cause that dude right there, man.
Yo,
man.
shout out to
Jordan made the
Chavez.
baldy popular, man. He made the baldy popular.
I know
Yo,
he
he
is.
showed up to every fight, bro. And that
And
man won a
disgusting.
title. Won a title too, yo.
Oh my God! Look, you see Cesar Chavez Jr. on the side of the ring. When you talk about disappointment in a child, his face captured it every time you seen him. You just looked at him like, damn, bro. That man just always look
Yo,
at his son like, you fucking disgusting. You know what I'm saying? You just embarrass me. He comes in every
salute L
fight
Dub.
hoping that he'll make him proud, hoping,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like,
he did. He did.
like,
He had that look on
like,
his face,
and then when he starts shaking
hopefully
his head
tonight's
like
that
this,
night,
dude, bro.
son.
Yeah, make me proud. Just give
Yeah,
me
the Jake
one. Give
fight.
me something. Give me one.
It was
I swear I'll put you on my shoulders in front of the whole world. My old ass will lift you up on my shoulders, bro. If you give me that fight, I don't care how old I am.
the
Please, bro.
crazy. The crazy part is that like Chavez is like a smaller dude, right? He campaigned at
Hmm.
the lower weight classes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
he
Chavez
did. Yep.
Jr. got blessed with like 6'1", 6'2", nice
Yeah.
frame, pause.
Yeah,
Like
that's true.
And he just
motherfucker
beat
did
Middleweight.
not.
Basura, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that shit just, and you keep coming back. Did you see how excited? You see how excited the father was when he's gonna fight Jake Paul? He's like, I know you're
Yeah,
gonna get this one. That's
yeah.
Jake.
You
Get
gotta,
it.
you
Oh,
gotta get
Make me
child.
this
proud
one.
tonight.
Yeah,
Like it's gonna be the one, bro. I know it, bro. All that training I paid for, maybe not on a professional level, but you're gonna get Jake, damn it. You're gonna get Jake, bro. Hell no, he ain't do nothing. And then he went and got arrested 2 weeks later. Like, I hate this kid.
right.
You was doing what with the
Yeah.
cartel? What are you doing? We're rich. Oh,
I
I
know,
can't stand
right?
you. I can't stand you, bro.
And that
Nah,
ties into
Julio.
what I was saying about the whole. You see with the whole Kurt Scooby, he probably won't get shots like that
Lord, child.
based off of a name. Yeah, it's just Chavez got that name,
Yeah.
so they're
Right.
gonna always let him get some kind of chances.
Did y'all cook on that already? The Kurt Scooby fight?
Yeah, we touched on it, but if you got something to add to it, for sure, man. Speak on it.
Did you play that video, Ryan? That's like circulating, like the video that kind of shows like the end of the fight where
Somebody,
Kurt kind of looked,
somebody, yeah, somebody said, yeah, where he looks in the corner.
yeah, and like
Yeah,
coach
yeah,
kind of gives him that
Winked
little
at him.
wink.
Yeah, coach winked at him. I seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy, man. Last night, Coach Brian Norman Sr. came on, and we were just kind of saying that was really weird because the
that
game
was
plan,
weird.
I didn't get. Yeah, you didn't
You
think that was
mean,
a little
bro?
weird?
They.
I don't think it was
I mean,
weird.
it was 2 weeks notice, brother. I mean, you Hector was here like the week before. He told me what the game plan was. They got a blitz, and if you hit, you get hit, but you got to try to get a knockout early. That's the
But
game
we
plan.
didn't see that. But we didn't see
Easy.
that though.
I
Exactly.
That's
don't
the
That's the
think.
problem.
Yo,
problem.
shout out to Adam Azim. That dude got lightning in his hands. He's fast, bro. I didn't expect
No,
his
for,
hand speed to
He's a
be like that.
140-pound Hamza Shiraz, bro.
I think he's more like a quicker than like Ryan. You don't have the power Ryan Garcia, but he fast like Ryan Garcia.
nah, Ryan left hook still is still a little faster than anything I've seen. But he's up there. He's pretty quick. Kind of like Amir Khan.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Um,
what I would say. Like Amir is what I
Yeah.
was gonna
Amir
say. Yeah,
Khan.
like
Yeah, that's
Amir
good.
Khan.
That's
Yeah.
good comparison.
yeah, but no, like I didn't get like that to me, Ryan. Like I didn't really care about you back then. Like no disrespect to the UK
Mm.
viewership, but that to me was nothing. my main event was Scooby and Adam Azim because I rock with Coach
Oh,
Bermudez.
okay.
I rock with Scooby. Shout out DHS.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I didn't get that game plan, man. Like he just came out with that high guard and didn't
Mm-hmm.
really let his hands go. He didn't try to work his way on the inside. He was
Yeah.
just kind of like
Why
a
do you think
sitting
that
duck.
happened? Why do you think that happened?
Uh, I don't know. Brian Norman Sr. was saying that maybe they were waiting for Adam Azim would maybe gas out, which doesn't
Nah,
make
I don't think
sense.
so. I
Nah.
think Adam Azim's jab, that jab was so like, don't cross this line or I'm gonna light you up. Like that jab started in the first round. The first thing he did was walk across that ring and stick him in the middle of his shit, bro. And that shit had
Mm-hmm.
Scooby like, yeah, we're gonna wait till some of the steam come off of that. We're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna
Yeah,
wait
Yeah.
for that some of that steam to come up off of that.
but
I
And
play
then
agree.
like
and then when he started putting the punches together, following it up with the right hand, and he started check hooking him to the body, Scooby was like, okay, man, the price of admission is going to be high. For me to cross this
yeah,
line and get in here and do the work I need to do on the inside, I'm going to catch hell on the way
Mm-hmm.
in and on the way out. And
yeah.
then he started to get a little dirty and try to frustrate him. He was trying to get him off his game and trying to frustrate him with a forearm and you know what I'm saying, and a little bit of a
As he
headbutt
should,
in there.
as he should.
Exactly. Hey man, he's doing his job. The ref got to do their job. That's part of the game. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't working. Azim was
But
was
Yeah.
was staying on point and staying behind the game plan and staying behind that jab, and he was making him pay. And then he started laying up against the ropes. So I'm like, it's not going to be good for this dude. Because I know in my
Mm-hmm.
mind, I'm looking at him like he's probably thinking, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to drop my left hand a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to start backing up, and hopefully I can bait him into jumping in and exchanging with me, and I can get a shot. But Azim was doing a good job of sticking him, but still
Staying on the
staying
out.
behind that jab
Yeah.
and staying on the outside and attacking and coming out, attacking and coming out until he got up on the ropes. He just never Azim just would not cooperate with Kurt Scobie. He wouldn't cooperate at all. So Kurt was gonna have to take a big chance, and Azim made it clear early that he had the power to stop him. You know what I'm saying? He made it clear very early, like
what?
I can stop you.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
No, I
Clay, the
agree.
only. Oh,
Yeah,
my
go
bad.
ahead, Alberto. Sorry.
Yeah, no, my bad, Ryan. I was just gonna say, like, my only rebuttal is like, why not take those chances? Because as far as I'm concerned, that was like a title shot for Kurt Scooby. Like, he had that. Shout out to Kurt Scooby, he's my guy. But that loss to like journeyman Dakota Linger is really not a good loss to have, and he got stopped bad. So this
Mm-hmm.
is like a title shot for him. Why not show out? Go for broke. That was my only main. Like, I know he was outgunned, but it just didn't seem like they. It seemed like they were content for going to go the distance. That was kind of like the goal. It's kind of
Mm-hmm.
nasty.
Yeah, it looked like that. I agree with you. I think that for me, I think that changed at some point in the fight. The game plan changed, right? Like
Yeah.
going into the fight, I feel like they were on the same page, but I think the reality was probably about the sixth, seventh round. It was just kind of understood that yeah,
Business
let, let's
decision.
yeah, let's not get knocked out. Like Azim was on that knockout energy. He had that energy about him. Like I will knock you out tonight, bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna
Right.
stop you.
Right.
And
Yeah,
you
how
And
see,
long was he in? Go on, Ryan.
I think Kurt Scooby needed to like just watch some Pitbull Cruise, bro, because like that's how he would have had to at least make this fight dirty. He would have had to push the pace, like he would have had to put his foot on the gas and fuck it, just go. Because Adam Azim, once he got that jab going and he got comfortable in his range, the fight was done. Once I saw he had range, I'm like,
Hmm.
it's over, it's a wrap, bro. But if you go in those first 3 rounds and let this motherfucker know you here, bro, they changed too mentally. Now Adam Azim's going to question his ability to get to that jab. That's where you need him to be mentally. Can I get to my jab? This dude's always in my chest. Yo, Pitbull Cruz don't make it look nice, but it's effective.
yes,
It's
sir.
effective. It bothers people
Yeah,
mentally. You see it. But yeah, go
a
ahead, Melky.
fast jab would have you thinking twice. If
Oh,
you
for
ever
sure.
get
Yeah.
got hit with a fast punch and you can't time it, like the moment you just pop, you kind of sit there,
Mm-hmm.
you're like, wait a minute, where did that come from? So he was quick. I'm pretty sure he respected whatever he had going. And I do agree
Power.
with the whole Pitbull thing, and so now it's looking like, if you're fighting a guy like Azim, you have to be rugged. You gotta have that rugged. I don't want to say like that Argentinian style because those are other guys. There's certain styles that you gotta just be a little rugged, come forward, tight guard. The thing with Kurt Scooby, when he's too hesitant, and naturally he has this athletic, I'm gonna explode to try to get into the inside. Like he does lunge in. Like I've noticed that always watching him. So he couldn't really do that with the guy who's gonna maintain his distance. And sure enough, you doing that, and Azim, he was also in a nice rhythm. So if
Yeah,
you
it
got his
was.
rhythm and then
Yep.
you're trying to go in, you're gonna get countered and you're gonna get tagged. So from what I've seen, he just seemed very hesitant and he couldn't really pull the trigger. So he would have had to go for gusto. Maybe didn't want to get knocked out. But yeah, man, I'm kind of I heard my
Alberto
take
thinks
on it
they sold
earlier.
out.
No, I don't think he sold out. He just couldn't fuck with him. And this
I
team
think I
Well,
needs
think they, I
notice.
think he
Like
just
you
had a
probably,
moment of honesty. I think he was just honest, bro. I think he's just being honest
Yeah,
with himself. They know they didn't get his full training camp. You know what I'm saying? And we're not gonna come all the way to the UK, bro, just to become like a
just to
stepping
get
stone for this dude
a
in that way.
meme.
Like, yeah,
Yeah,
we're not doing that. Because I'm
but
telling you,
my
Azim turned up. He was about that life. He was about to do something bad to him. Even when he took that knee, I felt the knee. It was like, let me
right.
get this dude off me, bro. I'm not even that hurt, but I need to get this dude
yeah.
the hell up off me, bro. Like he's going crazy on me.
Yeah, that's
But
fact.
that's my whole thing. Is like there was like a minute left in the round, like final round. Like why not just? I don't know, man. That's something. Is this something don't sit right with me, man? Because Kurt Scooby is
Bro,
like I think he's 30. He's deep into his pro career. I
you
don't know if
live
he'll
to
ever get
fight, bro.
under.
You live to fight another day, bro. I'm telling you,
That's
bro. Like
true.
the way you're looking at it, I get it because it's really coming from a fan, like what you wanted to see him try to do. But coming
Yeah.
from
Right.
just like strategy from a trainer and a fighter who's thinking about tomorrow, who's not done with their career, who's not drinking the Kool-Aid of everybody giving him, saying that this is his final shot, he might not necessarily feel that way because he can still go and be like, yo, I only had 2 weeks notice. You feel what I'm
Hmm.
saying? He can still move
yeah.
on from this and build on this. But if he got knocked out, could you imagine that dude got sat down and couldn't beat a 10 count? Oh
Face
man,
down.
bro.
Oh no.
But
And you
but
got to deal with
but
the
Clay.
suspension. You get knocked out, you got to take 6 months. Isn't it like 6 or 3 months?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Take some time. Yeah.
For sure.
Well, he would have been banned from like the UK, but I think he would have just took a couple of stay busy fights in the states. So I
Especially
don't
in
think.
America too. Whew.
But
Yeah,
If
my
he didn't
whole
no.
get down, we would have tossed him in the trash, bro. He wouldn't have made home. We'd have told him,
Ah, you're
get a
right. You're
visa,
right,
stay in the
bro.
UK. Don't even come back here, bro. You might as well stay out there. Go find
It's
you
a
a
it's
flat, bro.
it's a good oh, salute Clay, salute Berto.
What up,
Salute,
Trini?
salute,
Malcolm,
train.
what
What's
up,
what
good,
man?
up,
family?
Chenny?
Yeah, just got off the subway,
Well,
heading to
Tim.
work and shit. Yeah, man. It's a good experience for him too, man. And
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Josecito Lopez, man, one of my favorite fighters to watch, man. Always kind of lost the big fights. Caught Thurman's body, you know what I'm
I
saying?
was
Had
gonna
a
say,
couple good
yeah,
fights. The
yeah.
other cat,
Thurman breathing
Colanzo,
crazy.
I think Orlando Colanzo, something Colanzo. He had a job the whole time, most of his career. You know what I
Mm.
mean? He delivering bread early in the mornings and shit. Another, tough
Damn.
fighter. You know what I'm saying? Word. Yo, earlier, man, nah. I just a little disappointed in something, man. Because when I said what I said,
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, yo, these young cats on the panel, they
Nah,
could
they
learn
was
a whole
trolling
lot.
you, dog. Yo, you can't
Yo,
let them do that.
yo, no, no, no. No. I'm expecting
Wait,
them to say something, you know what I'm saying?
what
Because, like,
happened?
but for Vega, you know what I mean? Vega to say like racist, like, it just threw me off.
Yeah,
Cause like, yo,
Vega
that's
was.
some.
Yeah,
It's never racist. I called Crawford Black Bruce Lee, and at the time, Donito was getting all those knockouts. I was watching
yeah.
them Donnie Yen movies with my youngins. So when them
Mm.
fights would come on, it'd be yo, that Donnie Yen. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Ain't
is
no
that the
racist
dude
shit
from
from him saying.
Unblock?
I was on a panel with Rachel. You know what I mean?
That's the dude
The
from
lightweights
Unblock. I'm pretty
that I
sure.
watched the most, I replay the most is Donito and Roman Gonzalez. So it threw me off hearing that from
Yeah,
him. I expected it from the young kids. The cancer shit. Come on, bro.
I was
That's not
gonna
my
say the
era,
young
bro.
ones. They were
So
they were
it threw
adding
me
fuel
off,
to the
man.
fire. Yo,
Yeah, I'm never sensitive, bro. Like you can fucking push all the cat buttons you want, bro. You raise your voice to me in the street after I do my peripheral scan for cameras. It's an 80% shot. I'm gonna slap the shit out of anybody who raises their voice at me. So all
shout out
that
to
cap,
BX in the
you know what I'm
building.
saying?
Oh,
Go
time.
ahead with that shit. That shit don't touch me, bro. Come on, get the fuck out of here. Nigga be up all night on these fucking panels and shit. I get paid for this, bro. I'm on the clock. Fuck out of here. But back to the
Salute,
boxing talk.
salute.
Damn.
That's what I'm here for. You know what I mean, Malcolm?
Yo.
You
Just had to
podcast
address
about
that.
Shout
brothers.
out
You know
the
what I'm
third
saying?
shift workers,
Somebody
man.
might get slapped before border wars fucking with me.
Oh man. Yo,
No,
that
it's
transition was nice. He went crazy and then he said back to boxing. Shout out to you, Jimmy. Oh man.
Yeah,
The
man.
young cat was talking more about boxing shit. He popped on hoping they did some weird shit. Fucking weirdo. Fuck out of
no,
here, bro.
it's
He was there. He wasn't there for boxing talk. They was talking boxing talk. He was lingering, hoping they did some weird shit. Fucking weirdo. Fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to the young cats though. I thought they were gonna come up here and troll. Somebody said they were trolls, man. Nah, they were talking boxing, bro. So
They
shout out to
talking more
them.
boxing than him. He was there hoping
Cassius
they
Fox?
troll. He
Hold
was
on,
I
there
don't know if
hoping
that
they
was
troll.
him, Malcolm, but I
Nah,
never seen
'cause
them two dudes before.
Cassius Fox, they called into Johnny's show yesterday, and then the show just began. It was even during the interview. Where's the link?
Yeah.
oh
Call
yeah.
in. Nobody does
Yeah.
that. Somebody hopped
Word.
on, started snickering and laughing while they were talking, and I think they hung up or Johnny hung it up.
No, they hung
So
up.
Oh,
They
okay.
hung up.
yeah, I seen it, and I'm like, yo, I gotta tell Ryan. I'm like, nah, because they probably gonna get all weird.
Trolls in
Yeah,
the
I found it
chat.
weird. They kept saying drop the link. I'm like, yo, what they gotta say? What the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? The link
Yeah.
wasn't even dropped yet. It was right after the interview.
Nah, shout out to them, man. They came on the panel, they were talking boxing, so that was cool. Get some young cats, man. You know, we need more young cats in the game talking boxing to keep the sport
We'll take the
alive.
strap.
Even though they were talking crazy about Jake Paul, man. Jake Paul ain't beating no AJ. I don't know what they was talking about, but
Yeah, that was wild.
Hey, that fight right there, I'm gonna tell you right now, Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua, I gotta give Jake Paul his respect. I heard his 10-ounce gloves.
Yep.
8 rounds.
Yeah, 8 rounds.
Hey, bro, man. Hey, man, he believes for the first time in a long time, or the first time ever potentially, I think Jake Paul believes his own bullshit. Like, I think he thinks he's like that. So I never, because I used to always think he was full of shit and lying and knew that he wasn't like that.
Right,
This
right.
fight right here is just like, oh.
He doing it for
Yeah.
the bag, Clay.
But
Netflix.
does the panel
Now, that
want to
being
leave?
said, I think Jake Paul's had of Anthony Joshua, I thought it was legit from a boxing fan's point of view, just to say that he's stiff. You know what I'm saying? He may. I don't think he necessarily is, but he may be. And his boxing is okay for a heavyweight. It's decent. Like, you know what I mean? He's not really that much of a boxer. Now the question is, does Jake Paul have the ability to take advantage of any of those intangibles without putting his consciousness on the line?
Right.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
is this the first fight that AJ's had since he got sparked by Dubois?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes it a little interesting for me then. Jake might got a chance the first 3 rounds while AJ's like cleaning up the cobwebs and whatnot.
Hey, you got a weight stipulation, so I don't know if y'all go with hip hop, but I got 5 on it. I'll probably put some money on Jake.
Yeah, yo, it's like what Coach said. When if you start off, you catch them before they get the sweat going. You know what I'm saying? But let me ask the panel real quick, man. Part of you don't want like Jake to put it off just to hear Tim Boke's voice when he call in?
Nah, bro. That's bad for boxing, in my opinion.
Badly. I want it badly. My pops is a notorious Jake Paul hater. Let me tell y'all, when I went back home on vacation, me and him had a whole 20-minute
Sounds
argument.
like my kind of guy. Sounds like my kind of guy.
And we just went, he's like, he never fought no real boxers. I went through the resume, and yeah, it was just funny. So, you know, he's like, oh, the one real boxer he fought, he lost to. I'm like, all right, cool. So it's just, I don't want to hear anything after he
ranked like 200. You
Joshua.
got to throw that in there. He was ranked like 200, I think, or something like that.
Ooh, Jake Paul?
Yeah, you know, but then again,
nah, Tommy Fury.
Oh yeah, Tommy Fury beat him. Yeah.
You feel me? So my whole thing is he gets a lot of hate. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the way I've always looked at it with Jake Paul, he's a prospect with clout. That's all it is. Because he got so much clout and popularity compared to all these other prospects, and he talks. And you know what I'm saying? He's gonna get a little more hate, and he got money. people, and I understand, but he at least takes the sport serious. You know, yeah, he does stuff for Puerto Rican fighters, but his undercards, it's a good way of putting other fighters on the map. Now, I don't like the circus shows. I don't like the Mike Tyson stuff. I didn't like the Chavez stuff. But everybody's always saying, what? Oh, fight a real fighter. So if he, all right, the Joshua fight is lined up. If he beats Joshua, even if he loses, he's going to get some respect. But if he beats Joshua, I don't want to hear, oh, Joshua's washed. They're probably going to say to throw him in there
But
with a
Malcolm,
Tama or Usyk.
That's exactly what they're gonna say.
is this a real fight or exhibition?
Nah, it's a real
It's real.
fight.
Real
It's a
deal.
sanctioned bout.
Oh, okay. Then in the next 2 months, Brian Norman and AJ are competing for knockout of the year. I promise y'all. They're just
Wow.
basically competing who's gonna have knockout of the year. They're gonna be
That's crazy when he
Brian
won
Let
Norman
me
and
ask you a
Haney.
question. Outside of Alexander Usyk, is this the most athletic fighter that Anthony Joshua's been in the ring with?
Oh, come
Who,
on.
Jay?
Um,
I'm just being honest. Don't just YouTube Jake into irrelevance, bro. Let's bring his development up to this point into this fight.
He's
Now
not athletic though, Clay. He
bro,
gets
he's
gassed out
athletic in
after
comparison
three.
to Anthony Joshua. He's athletic, I think.
yeah, but I've always said this. I don't know if Jake Paul could take a real punch.
100%.
I don't know if he's been
Jake,
chin checked.
75 to 90% probability Jake Paul's going to sleep in this fight, right?
Yeah,
But I'm trying to get us to just relax, breathe, and let's just play around in that 20%, 10% area for a bit and figure this out for Jake. Let's figure this out. Try to figure this out for Jake. Yeah, I mean, clearly Anthony
Nah,
Joshua is favored to win this fight and knock him out. But
right.
it's not 100% guaranteed
it
knockout, bro. I don't care what nobody says. There's a 5, 10%.
gotta
There's a
be Nate
percentage
Robinson level.
of breaks for this man.
You said Nate Robinson. I
You think he's
mean,
gonna be
Jake
face down,
Paul.
ass up?
Jake Paul didn't even hurt Chavez, yo. So I don't know how he gonna hurt a bigger guy.
I
You
mean,
gonna
he
have to
was able to
outbox
stay
him.
away from Chavez. He was able to stay away from Chavez, and he was able to use his footwork, and he was able
Yeah,
to
he
get slick
was.
in there with Chavez. I mean, you just gotta. I'm just gonna be honest about where I believe Jake Paul's opportunity lies to beat an Anthony Joshua, which is a very small window, and the opportunity lies in outboxing Anthony
Yeah,
Joshua to a degree. I mean, and
Huh?
I know that
he
sounds
has
crazy,
to.
but
Yep.
Nah, he got a bull rush him. His only
hell
chance
no.
is
Whoa, you gonna get
Bullshit.
him killed
That's
like
the worst thing
Ngannou.
he could do. He gonna die, bro. If he bumps Anthony Joshua, he's gonna die,
well,
bro.
hold on. The only reason I say that is because I think AJ at this juncture, we gotta consider AJ's chin being shot. Because after the Reeds knocked him out, he's been a little iffy. He got buzzed around by Usyk. He got knocked the fuck out by Dubois. So I say if Jake the Snake can rush him and catch him with something
No,
in the
bro.
first few rounds, that's his only shot.
Nah,
No way, bro. That is
The
the
he,
thing
worst thing he could ever
is,
do to himself, bro.
he go get
Jake
Jake
Yo,
is
Paul
I'm
killed,
naturally.
gonna
bro.
log off.
That
I
thing
keep
will
listening,
die,
guys.
bro. He
I
will be
tune
dead
in
Yeah,
later.
yeah,
before
go
he
I
knows
Trini.
it.
agree.
Respect. I got to punch in. Come
Salute,
on.
Chinny.
Yeah,
Salute.
Look,
like
Jake.
look, peace, Trini. Legitimately, I'm telling you, if Jake goes in there like that, he's gonna hurt boxing because he's gonna get knocked out so bad. Everybody's gonna be talking about how YouTube almost died in boxing. Like they're gonna be calling the sport savage, bro. They're gonna be calling the sport savage, bro.
That's what it is, though. That's what
I
it
know,
is when you
but
come
it's
over
one thing
here.
for us to know that. It's another thing for us to allow. That's like throwing in an antelope in there with a lion, bro, and just watching him get eaten. Like
Yeah,
that's worse. That's like tying the antelope to a pole and then letting the lion come in there and eat him. It's just not
it's like turkey.
ethical.
Yeah,
But
You know
why,
what I'm saying?
Clay? Why do you feel so confident that Jake can outbox him for 10 rounds
I'm not
when he?
confident. No, Alberto. I didn't say that.
He's
I
saying
didn't
that's his
say that.
path to victory.
I'm giving him his
Because
chance. I'm telling you where it lies at, where his
because
opportunity is. I ain't say
it
that.
because if y'all forgot, Chavez Jr. had the most success in the second half of the fight. Once we all know Jake
The
that
conditioning.
gas tank is trash. So we
Yes.
all
That's
know
why this is an
Chavez
eight
started.
rounder.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
Oh,
why
agree.
it's
this an
eight
eight.
rounder. I
It's an
thought it
eight.
was
Yeah.
10.
Nah, this an eight.
This is an eight
So
Uh,
let
rounder,
me
and
say,
Anthony
right?
Joshua also, you can test. The thing about it, I'm gonna tell you, going into it, just be honest with you, Anthony Joshua with that 245-pound weight limit, I think Jake fucked up with that because I think that man's going to be in crazy shape at 245. I think Anthony Joshua at 245 is elite athlete shape. I think your best bet would have had that motherfucker come in there like 260.
220.
You know what I'm saying?
He said
And
No,
220. Damn,
what?
you
Nah, so
drain him.
here's the
What?
thing.
220 is going to be
No,
Christian
I
Benn.
meant like that. Jake should have put like a capped it at 220 because I don't think AJ's ever really gone above 250, if I'm not
Uh,
mistaken.
yeah, nah, man.
A few
220
times, but like not many
would be
times.
that would be messed up. I think you should have
Yeah,
went reverse. I should have like you got to come in the ring at 260, bro. You got to hit the scale 260. You got to hit it. I need that conditioning to be on the line. I need to have something to work on, something that I could point at, working the body, moving around, get you, you know what I mean, pushing the pace, see if I can get you to, you know what I mean, see if I can get you to tap out. And it's only 8 rounds. Woo! Yo, Anthony don't got to even worry about those championship rounds. He going to be turned
Hmm.
up, bro. He going to tear that boy up. He going to put him in the blender. That's going to be the, woo!
So if
I
it,
feel like
if
Jake. Can I get this off? My bad.
yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like Jake. He's not dumb. Like he knows how to move. I'll give him credit for that. So you're getting this guy off of a loss, and it's gonna be 15 months inactivity, right? You're gonna limit him to 240 something. We don't know how active he is in the gym. And what I would say is against Jake is this man has 5 inches on you in height and 6 inches in reach. So I don't even see how he can outbox him. He would have to be playing the smaller guy who's gonna outwork you and possibly use angles and footwork and speed, and he would have to win off that. He's very naturally smaller, and I don't know how that power is gonna. Yeah, he looked a little chubby, but all these guys that's like really fucking him up in terms of Joshua, they're naturally bigger. Usyk is an Olympian. So like he's kind of a special case, you know what I'm saying? And it's the odds are kind of against. I think it's kind of against Joshua. Mentally we kind of question him. The same thing we do with Dubois. So Jake, I feel like there's a little plan there. Like he knows what he's doing. They picked this guy for a reason, and I think it's very possible. But he can't sit on the outside. You can't let this guy get all his. You can't be at the end of his punches where he's gonna
Right.
get all momentum. And he's gonna get full power. And hopefully with this being an 8-round fight, Jake's stamina holds up. But I see after round 5 or 6, that's really when he starts to like slow down. He's gonna look sharp in the first 3 rounds. And I don't even know how Jake takes a punch.
Do you think that Jake? Do you think there's a possibility? Because this is where I'm at with it. I believe Jake's been forced to take this fight. This is what I believe. I
yeah,
don't
Yeah, I
believe he
agree.
wanted this fight. I believe he fucked up with Netflix with that Gervonta Tank Davis fight, and I think the feedback from the boxing space to Jake Paul versus shitty fighters. I think we're at the end of that. I think fans are starting to become. They're wanting to see Jake Paul in the ring with somebody, and I think to be able to justify a payday like what Jake Paul wanted to get, he has to put somebody serious in the ring with him. I think Tank was his last quote unquote free meal, if that even fits in the
Hmm.
situation. Because Tank is a problem, but I think
But
that was
isn't
his
he his
last
own
free meal.
boss? That's my
Huh?
thing. Jake is like his own boss pretty much.
no, it's
Yeah, but
So
not.
he don't.
Netflix, nah, he ain't no his own
Netflix plays
boss.
the Bills.
Netflix plays the bills, and he has to think about his company. He has to think about MVP. He has to think about the
Yeah.
future of MVP and Netflix. He has to preserve that relationship because he has to think about all these women he done signed. He has to think about the business that's going to be here well past whatever he's going to do inside of the ring as a boxer. So this relationship with Netflix needs to be handled with white gloves. And you bet on Gervonta Tank Davis delivering something, and he completely fucked you over. And now Netflix is looking at you like, yeah, bro. So what are we finna do? And he's like, yo, Nate Diaz. And they're like, yo, we might never answer your phone call again, bro. If you say that
Yeah,
name one
that
more
ain't
time, dog,
it.
we will
Yeah.
never speak to you again, bro. So I just want you to rethink that before you say it again. Don't. You heard? Try again. And I
I,
think the president who that I can't think of his name, the guy, the partner of Jake, was like,
Nikita.
Jake,
Oh,
Nikita was
Nikisha.
like, I ain't
Yeah,
gonna lie to
yeah.
you, bro. He's like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If Andre Ward don't do it, if one of these dudes don't do it, hey, bro,
Crawford don't do
you might have
it.
to take what? Yeah, Crawford don't do it. You might have to take one for the team, bro. He's like, what do you mean? like AJ. And I think he was like, Jake was like, damn, bro, I was just kind of talking shit before. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, we only got a month. He's like, ain't none of that, bro. We have to
Yeah,
deliver to
you might have
Netflix.
to
I
So
don't
take a
we
know.
said we're
dive.
going to deliver.
You might
I
have to
feel
take a
like you
dive.
think it's winnable, man. If anything, you could have just called out Roy Jones.
Roy,
Come
Why
What?
on,
bring up
listen,
Malcolm.
Roy
Roy
ain't
Jones?
going to do it,
Jones?
bro.
Nah.
Netflix is
Man,
like, get
Roy
out of
Jones
here.
fight
No
right.
more. They're
They're
going to
not
remember
approving
Mike
that.
Tyson. They're going
Ryan,
to remember Mike
hit that
Tyson,
sound
bro.
button.
They
They're going to
not
send.
approving that,
They
bro.
they are going to. They're going to bring up Mike Tyson. They're gonna be like, bro, hell no, bro. We got away
Oh,
with Mike
child.
Tyson. We're not doing it again, bro. Roy is old, bro. We're not doing it. I think they would have. I think they would have settled for an Andre Ward. You know what I'm saying? But I think Dre's like, I'm not going to fight your ass with no 30 days notice, motherfucker. I don't need no fight like that. I mean, you know what I mean? Like he had to fight. See, that was the intangible is the time frame, the 30 days. That's where it got sensitive for him. That he had to
Right.
deliver something before the end of the year. And I think AJ's been training like crazy. You guys been paying attention to AJ's social media. He been running
Yeah.
in Africa like
Trying to
Muhammad
go to not.
Ali.
Yep.
Yup, you know what I mean? He been working out, so he's ready. AJ's ready for a fight, bro. I'm telling you.
This is the sad state of boxing, man. We're getting AJ versus Jake Paul before we got AJ versus Wilder, AJ versus Fury, man. Like
Fury. That's crazy. Yeah.
we
I don't know.
gotta
I,
we,
I kind of look at it a little differently, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I kind of feel like this is necessary, and I'm kind of excited for this. I just feel
how is
like
this necessary, Clay?
because do you understand that? Do you understand that Jake Paul is the American face of boxing? Do
Thank
you
He
you.
kind of
understand that?
is.
Yes.
He kind of
So
is.
that needs to
I'll
be
give
dealt
it to
with.
Tank.
That needs to be. No, it's not Tank. It's Jake. He's getting the money. He's giving the paydays. He's out here talking his shit, and he's talking his shit, and he's right. As he's talking it, we can't. We need to, as a community, we need to address this issue. And I think Anthony Joshua might check the boxes on the guy to address it. I think as the boxing community needs to address Jake Paul going into 2026. Going into 2026, we need some closure, bro. He cannot represent America as a face of boxing, bro. This is fucked
He's
up.
not. He's not because he's not the face. Because let me tell you why. When
Okay.
he fought when he fought Chavez Jr., they fought here in LA at the
Hmm.
Honda Center. That shit didn't move. Like they didn't sell out, and the zone never released the pay per views because they were dog shit, right? He needs the right dance partner to move. He's not who y'all think he is. That's why he only calls out the Tanks, the Canelos, the AJs. Jake
Nah,
himself
you
does not
come on,
sell.
Alberto. Let's be
Nah.
honest, bro. That dude fought Tyrone Woodley and made a bag.
Yeah.
He fought no names and made a bag. He's fought
UFC
people.
fighters. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Listen. You just said right. You know what you just said right now. You said you thought Tank might be the face of boxing, bro.
He is
Tank
the
was
face of
okay. So
American
Tank.
boxing.
Okay, Tank was the B side to Jake in the
Yeah, he
Netflix fight.
was
Think about that.
Yeah.
Tank had to come over to get a
to
bag with Jake.
Netflix.
We are as boxing fans, and listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth, right, Alberto? I'm gonna tell you what a pastor used to tell me. I hear your heart, brother, but I'm letting you know that's not what the world feels like. The world thinks Jake Paul's the face, brother. The world looks at, and
Unfortunately, yeah.
That's why Netflix invested in Jake. Netflix didn't invest in the PBC. Netflix didn't invest in Top Rank. Netflix didn't invest in fucking Matchroom. They invested nobody but Jake. And of course, Turkey now with the ring had to do did an event with Canelo and Terrence Crawford, but they look at Jake that way. And I'm telling you that's messed up because I can hear it in your heart. In your mind, I can see you crying in your heart, bro. Because
That's
the real
crazy.
the reality is you don't wanna own it up. You don't wanna believe. You don't want to do this
Well,
right now. But you need to
Clay.
understand that Jake Paul makes more money than everybody, every other boxer in America, bro. No boxer in
Well,
America makes more money than Jake Paul.
we
Zero.
can
Yeah.
make hold on. We can make the argument that Canelo is the face of American boxing because dude hasn't fought.
What?
Canelo's
Dude's fought the
Mexican.
last.
He's Mexican,
But
dog.
he
What are we
runs
talking about?
USA though. He always fights
Okay,
in
but he's
Vegas.
he's not American boxing, bro. He's Mexican.
He's
Yeah, he's
American
Mexican.
boxing,
He gives the Mexicans that free pay per view every time.
Yeah, bro. He's a Mexican.
and
He's He's boxing. He's the face
I
of
hear your
boxing.
heart.
Period. He's not the face of American boxing. He's the face of boxing, right?
Yeah,
That's what
he's
Canelo. But he's not the
he's the
face of
big
Um,
American
fish.
boxing.
let me say
Yo,
this, Clay.
that
Put
dude
me
just
on the
learned how to
record.
talk English, bro. He just learned how to talk English a few years ago, bro. That dude is not the face of American boxing, bro.
Okay,
Oh, look at this guy.
My bad. Albert.
can y'all hear me? Oh, my bad. You were playing the clip. My shit's a little delayed. Put me. Let me just say this. Let me say this. I guarantee y'all the Jake Paul versus who's he fight? AJ. That's
Mm.
gonna do less than Canelo Bud did. And once Netflix has that information, they will
You think?
not
Oh, you
give
think
Jake Paul
AJ's gonna
another
AJ?
payday.
You think AJ and Jake Paul's gonna do less?
Yes, I promise y'all.
I telling
I
you,
Short
prom.
that's
notice.
I'm on
not
the record.
I don't even know because AJ's a
no.
big. AJ's got
AJ's
big
a
following.
world
Yeah,
superstar.
the
He's an
UK, they
international
fuck with their
superstar, bro.
guys.
You crazy? Watch. You about to learn today. You about to
Nah,
learn today.
I think Jake Paul and AJ are probably like top 3 most popular
Yeah,
boxers, bro.
I mean,
bro.
Easy.
look,
It's not.
even if
Think
that
about it.
Okay,
Pretty
happens,
much
how
since
many?
Jake Paul's talk,
How many?
they're gonna tune in just to see Jake Paul get knocked out, bro. Niggas
Okay,
don't
what's the
Word.
viewership
understand.
looking like then? What's the viewership? Since do you think they're gonna redo Jake versus Tyson? Because I don't think so.
Nah, I don't
Yeah,
think so. I think that's an
Jake versus
anomaly.
Tyson. Nah, yeah,
Then how
that was
many
just a
viewers
fuck
y'all
up.
say? 50 mil? 70 million?
I would say over 50. Over
Yeah,
50.
You
over 50,
crazy, Clay.
60,
Nah,
60.
you wild.
hey, look at it this way, right? Because we're saying that it's Tank who's the face of American boxing, and me personally, bro, I feel like it's more of a dislike for Jake, because I still have him as the face. But if you have it as Tank, I mean, he did the 1.5 with Mil, 1.5 mil
With
with
Ryan.
Ryan, but he hasn't done it again. After that, wasn't it the Frank Martin fight, and he only did like 300K?
Yeah,
So
I
we
think
could
he
use
did
like
like
the same
Yeah.
300K.
argument. Because sometimes the dance partners matter, but when it comes to his viewership on Netflix, like he broke records. The man froze up Netflix. My shit was buffering.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
was
That's
and
why
when
crazy.
the
it comes
numbers.
to
That's why the
face
numbers
of
looked at that for Mike Tyson because of the buffering and everybody had to keep logging back on, logging back on. That's why the numbers look like
yeah,
that.
when we talk about
Yeah.
faces, besides the money, it also has to do with popularity. And one of the best tests of popularity is your following on social media. His following
Yeah.
is crazy. I'm not saying he's the
But
healthiest thing for the sport, but it just seems like he got it on the chokehold, and he's really the one. Because you could say Floyd kind of started it, but he kind of mastered the whole art of the exhibition. Like everybody's doing it now.
Oh,
Hmm.
100%. I agree with you 100%.
So he's very
but hold on.
influential right now.
Hold on, Malcolm. I gotta stop you right there. If you go anywhere in the US, you ask them, hey, you know who Anthony Joshua is? They're gonna say, hell no. Okay. Everybody here knows who Mike Tyson is. How many people do we have in the US? Do you guys know?
I don't know, like what, like 6 billion, something like that.
No, we have 280 million people in the US. Do you guys know the
Nah,
population of the UK?
no, we gotta have more
Bro,
than that, bro.
Anthony Joshua is all right. Name your superstar in America. I bet you Anthony
Oh yeah,
Joshua
no,
got
no,
more
7 billion is like
followers
the
than him.
planet. It's like the planet. Yeah.
No, I'm
The dude
saying the
got big
viewership.
following. Anthony
The,
Joshua
the,
just don't have the UK. He's global, bro.
Yo,
the
Anthony Joshua
nobody
is one of
knows
the
him over
biggest fight,
here, Ryan.
bro.
Bro,
You're wrong, bro.
y'all
That's
not the
not
only
true.
place in the world though. That's what you gotta
Yeah,
understand.
Okay,
And
do they
Netflix is
this
know
is
him in
world,
why I
Canada?
and it's free.
Fuck yes, they
Watch,
know Anthony Joshua in Canada.
bro.
Or
Everybody knows AJ, bro. My wife knows who's AJ, and she don't watch boxing. She know who AJ is.
but that's because she's around you and you're a boxing
I mean, I
hardcore.
agree.
Like
I
most
agree to a
people do
certain degree.
not. Most people do not know Anthony Joshua. I
I
promise
don't
you. If you
believe
come
it.
to the
I don't believe
U.S.,
it.
they only
Wow.
know
but
Ryan,
yo,
Tank,
Virgo,
and Jake.
so here's
I
what
don't
I'll
believe
tell
it.
you, right? This is why I use that comparison. I bet you, because whether his numbers get lower or not, it has to do with dance partners. So if you still want to say that Tank is the face of American boxing, I promise you, more people in the U.S. know about Anthony Joshua than they do Lamont Roach, than they
Yo,
do
Wow.
Frank
Anthony
Martin.
Joshua has more
Nah,
followers on
Yeah,
IG
he's
than Ryan Garcia.
Right. He's
huh?
huge, bro.
Yeah, he's got
Yes,
more
Anthony
followers,
Joshua
bro,
is a super
than
star, bro.
Ryan
A
Garcia.
legitimate. He's legitimately a superstar. Like it's not no game. It's not. He's not a niche face or a niche brand. He's a legitimate. He's like Dwayne the Rock Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a
and they
big
ignored
deal.
Floyd Mayweather and took pictures with him instead. Y'all seen the
Yes.
video?
I know,
But
yo.
Anthony Joshua, Like Josh was
Like
different.
they looked at Floyd like, did you get your autograph already in your picture? Nigga, I'm
Word. They
next.
did.
And he was like,
Floyd
fuck you mean,
felt
bro? I ain't taking no
disrespected.
pictures with this big old nigga. What you talking about? He's like, okay, well, if you could move to the side, I really need to. Thank you, man. My kid. Hey, AJ. Oh my God. Floyd was sitting there looking
Nah,
crazy.
AJ's
He was
huge,
looking
man.
like Bobby. What was that guy's name in that movie? Bobby what? Bobby the one. What was the name of the movie with Will Ferrell in the car racing?
Oh, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, he looked like Floyd looked like Ricky Bobby. Remember when Ricky Bobby didn't know what to do with his hands? He was sitting there looking like Ricky Bobby. Like what?
Yeah, man. Nah,
Hey,
I
bro,
mean,
he just don't like
AJ's the reason why we know the zone, bro. Let's be honest. That guy was
Yeah,
the
bro.
first superstar off the zone.
Yeah, bro. Huge superstar, bro. Trust me. Watch what this fight is gonna do numbers wise. Watch,
Okay,
Alberto.
let me
Just
ask you.
watch.
Let me ask you a question.
Hmm.
Where did the zone originate from? Which
The
country?
UK. The UK.
The
I
UK,
guess.
UK.
correct.
All right.
So, where is Netflix's headquarters at? Where did Netflix start up at?
They might
What?
start here, but they're
I don't know.
worldwide, bro. Don't get it twisted, bro. Netflix
Cali,
is everywhere.
USA.
Okay. All
So,
right.
Netflix is predominantly concerned with the US market. The advertisements you see, those are US, those are targeted to US consumers, right?
Yeah. I'm
I'll
I'm
push
about to
back
throw
on
you a
that.
curveball. I'm gonna throw you a crazy curveball too. Watch this. Go ahead. Watch this curveball I'm about to send your way.
Okay,
Based on what you just said.
let me
Uh-huh.
ask you a question, Clay. Let me
Uh-huh.
ask you a question.
Mhm.
Do you think the US would rather have viewership from the US or say Mexico or India or Yugoslovakia? Like, where do you think Netflix would be happy to see the vast majority of the viewership come in from?
I think Netflix. I love that question, by the way. Great question. And I think if anything, right now, Netflix is going to take this opportunity to blow up their international
Clay,
subscribers. They
Clay,
are
Yep,
going
Clay,
to blow
exactly.
up. They're
Yep.
going to take an
Clay.
opportunity now to jump their whole entire. Because let me show you something that's happening on Netflix that you may not be acknowledging. How many foreign films are you watching on Netflix now with the dub, with the English
Mm.
dub over? A lot, bro. They're investing. They have a clientele of people who produce and make movies that are coming out of Russia, that are coming out of India right now. Always been one coming out of China, France. France has a huge amount of movies now coming out on Netflix, and you can see them dub over. French actors. They got a show right now on Netflix called a Billionaire's Hotel or Billionaires, a billionaire, something like that. And it's a dub over, but it's French. They're French people, bro. You know what I'm saying? And they're dubbing it over on English, so they're looking to expand. Netflix has America on lock already. If anything, Netflix don't even care about America no more. You know what America is
Word.
in Netflix?
That's
You
crazy,
know,
Yeah,
Clay.
Y'all,
hold
y'all
on,
got
Hold
Netflix
on, Clay.
already.
hold on.
Clay, Clay,
You
Clay.
know who Netflix is for? You know who America is for Netflix? Black people, the Democrats.
Mm.
That's what Netflix is. You know how Democrats look at black people? I don't give a fuck what they talking about. They're gonna be there no matter what. We ain't gotta do shit for them. They're gonna always be there. They're gonna vote for us in America. You know what I'm saying? They don't never even care.
Hey, he cooking.
We just lie to them real quick. We lie to them
Damn,
real
bro.
quick in the motherfucking primaries. Get them to vote for us, and then we throw them motherfuckers on the back burner. We need to be caring about these LGBTQ motherfuckers. That's what we need to be caring
Well,
about. That's what
Clay,
they
That's
thinking,
crazy
and that's
work.
how they
This
looking.
man gonna
Clay,
get political.
Clay.
One time.
Let me hold on. Let me address what Clay just said because that was crazy.
Okay,
Let me
You
just say
think?
this. I'm not gonna get too political, but if you look
okay,
at the voter numbers, more
okay.
black males and Latino males voted Republican this last November. Okay,
I love
just
it.
keep
Can I
that
ask
in
you a
mind.
question on that? Can I ask you a question? Is that
Yeah, go
new?
ahead.
Is that
Yes,
new?
those are new trends.
Oh
Yes.
wow. So what I said is true then at the end of the day. You're talking about some new shit that's happening
No,
right
no,
now.
Clay. You just said that Netflix views us, the US, the same way the Democratic Party basically views the
Right,
minorities, like the
right,
black base and the Hispanics. Like they're always gonna vote for us. We don't have to do
right.
shit for them. So
Nah,
that
I
just
think
kind of
Alberto, if you have an opportunity to tap in 1.4 billion people, you're gonna take that chance, man.
With
India has
somebody like
that's one
Fashion?
country. India, 1.4 billion people. That's why they had that Indian guy on that Mike Tyson undercard.
Exactly.
That's
Thank
why
you. And they had him on
Brazil,
this last card.
Brazil got that big population. That's some Brazil guy on that undercard. They trying to tap in.
Well, this is why I disagree with y'all because you guys heard of consumer price index. We pay about if you do the ad free plan, we're paying like 16 US dollars a month for Netflix. If you do the numbers, if you go to India or some other, less impoverished country, they're paying the equivalent of like maybe 8 US dollars. They don't really care about those customers. They care more
Yo, you
about us.
crazy. They
Don't get
care.
it
Hey, shout
misconstrued.
They
shout
care
out to
because
T-Mobile, man. I ain't paying for no Netflix.
yeah, me too. I'm with T-Mobile. No, you're paying for Netflix. It's just in your damn bill, in your T-Mobile bill.
Yeah, word,
But
You already
word.
paid for it,
Nah,
yeah.
it's
You're not
free.
seeing it. You're not seeing
yeah,
it.
that shit ain't free. That shit.
I looked through
I
it
promise
already.
you. I promise you, you're paying for it. But
T-Mobile Tuesdays.
it's all good though. That's what little tea. When they how the song go, a teaspoon of sugar help medicine go down. That's all that
Mm-hmm.
is. But at the but at the end of the day, right? What I'm saying to you is Netflix already has America, bro. This is
Yeah.
something they have already. I'm not saying they don't care about them, like they would be like they wouldn't care if America were to unsubscribe for them, right? Then they would care, like the Democrats do now, right? Because all of a sudden the Democrats are like, oh shit, niggas is over there in with Donald Trump. So now maybe you might see them start giving us some attention, right? You might see it now, right? But before they didn't give a damn, bro. Because at the end of the day, they're like they're gonna be there anyway. America is not Netflix's concern like that anymore because we've already conquered this market. We have them secure. We can just keep giving them what we've been giving them. They're happy. Our subscriber
Mm-hmm.
count is high over there. Now, what do we do? What's the next step? Do we continue to baby and make everything about America when we already have them? Or do we expand our business and try to figure out marketing techniques to get at the world, to get the world to look like America, to get the world to be subscribed, to give the world what they want so our subscriber counts can go up. And at the end of the day, our investors can be happy, our stockholders can be happy. So naturally, them focusing on a superstar like Anthony Joshua, who's an international superstar, and you combine them with the American superstar and Jake Paul, that is a great outcome from them. They are loving the possibilities of that marriage right there. They're liking the possibilities of it. So what I'm saying to you is Anthony Joshua checks the boxes way better than any Nate Diaz or maybe even an Andre Ward or any of those guys, because those guys, the international community might be like, we don't care about it that much. And you're just going to get whatever numbers you get, like what you got with Terrence and Canelo. But now you're going to get what you got with Terrence and Canelo, and you're going to compound that with India, England, China, Eastern Europe, people who watch Anthony Joshua, who remember Anthony Joshua for fighting Povetkin and fighting
Well, hold
fucking
on, Clay.
and all those guys. He's a
Hold on,
superstar over
Clay.
there.
Hold
Okay,
on, Clay. I gotta pump the brakes right there.
let's do it.
If you think they were trying to appeal to a wider array of customers like that, they would AJ would not be fighting at 4 a.m. UK time. Okay, don't get it misconstrued. The time that the fight starts, that tells you who they're appealing to. Okay,
Where's the fight
don't get it
happening?
mixed up.
Where's
Oh,
the
we
fight
don't know what
happening?
time the fight
In
starting though.
Miami, in
Okay, exactly.
Miami.
That's why they're doing that. If the fight was in England, it would be happening in England time, bro. It's happening in
But
America.
but
Yeah.
that kind of just shoots your argument down that they want to
No,
appeal
no, it
to
doesn't
like the
because Jake.
eastern part of the world.
No, but with Anthony Joshua, you're going to appeal. Listen, people in the UK, you don't think they watched Terrence Crawford fight Canelo Alvarez? You think they were like, oh, that's 4 in the morning. I'm not watching it. Of course they watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They watched, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
It's
but
not. It's
Clay,
not about completely doing everything for the UK, but what I'm saying is you can't argue against the fact that bringing Anthony Joshua across the ocean to fight Jake Paul isn't going to attract more UK fans
no,
who
without
love
a
Anthony
doubt,
Joshua, no matter what
right?
time it is.
But don't get him. But what I'm saying is the fact that the card is starting for them, like AJ's gonna be making his ring walk at about 2 a.m.
And
UK
they're gonna
time. So
and they're gonna be
Is that
watching.
confirmed?
They're gonna be up at 4. I don't know what time it's gonna be, but whatever time it is, I'm telling you, watch.
it's at
All
5
them
p.m. for
motherfuckers is
us,
watching.
Clay. Clay,
So,
it's at 5 for us.
no,
Or
I'm
I don't know where
cool.
y'all are
There,
at.
nobody
But
in
5
I
the
mean,
UK
p.m.
is going to miss
Oh,
this
that's
fight.
the eight.
But if this is in Miami or if this is in the U.S., it makes
Right.
sense. I can't see anybody having a fight card in the U.S. at like no damn 4 in the morning.
And listen,
That's
if you
crazy.
do it,
It just
No,
depends on
Malcolm.
location.
No, he's
Malcolm,
talking about
it's
the
at
bro,
UK.
He's wrong with
We're
his
talking about
time
the
too.
UK,
He's
Malcolm.
wrong with his time because we just watched a UK event happen. And what time was the main event in America? In America, when Conor Benn got in the ring with Chris Eubank, what time was it over here?
It was
Like
like
1
5, 6
o'clock.
p.m.
No, it wasn't. It was like 6
Yeah.
p.m., brother.
Yeah.
Oh, we're on the East Coast. You on the West though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Alberto.
in Cali. I'm in Cali, so it's
So it
like it's
been four
different.
something, 4
So matter
o'clock.
of
Nah,
fact,
I'm only
so
I'm only
matter
an
of
Nah, it was
fact,
still
hour
now,
like
away from
3.
now,
Cali.
now,
I'm only
Oh yeah.
my bad, but I only
Mm.
have an hour
now,
time difference.
matter of fact, now that you say that the fight's gonna be at 5 p.m., yeah, bro, they are serving the UK. That's exactly what they're looking to do.
No,
They're
they're not,
legit.
Clay.
So why does the
Clay.
fight? Why is the main event
Friday
happening at
night.
5 p.m.? Why they not doing it at night? Why they doing
It's
it
at
at 5
8
p.m.?
p.m. Miami time. It's just 5 for me, but over there it's gonna be 8 in Miami. It's gonna be
That's
like
still early.
midnight.
That's still early. You know that the fight's supposed to be at midnight, 11 o'clock. You know that a main event over here is 11 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? 10
No, but
Hmm.
10:30
Clay,
the
I'm saying the
earliest.
card starts at 8 p.m. Miami. So Jake and AJ not gonna get into the ring till like 11
Oh, the
Miami,
card starts. Yeah.
10:30.
Well, I mean, that makes
Yeah,
sense. Yeah, yeah, I got you. Yeah,
which would
yeah.
be like 6, 5 a.m. in the UK.
It doesn't matter, bro. What I'm saying is, you can't turn away the UK fan base. We've been doing this forever, as far as American boxing is concerned. We've been having our fights at this time forever, and the UK fan base has always
Hmm.
been dialed into what Mike Tyson was doing when he fought, what Floyd was doing when he fought, when Oscar De La Hoya was doing when he fought, what Roy Jones was doing when he fought. They all tapped in and watched those fights. They've been doing this so long, they're used to it. They're good. They're going to be there. If AJ's there, they're gonna be there, bro. They don't, Netflix doesn't even have to think
So
like that,
so Clay, you're saying that AJ has the same pool as like Ricky Hatton did back in the day?
brother.
Is that
Hell
what you're
yeah,
saying?
Yeah, he
Nah,
yes,
does. Yep.
he
you wildin',
does.
Clay.
Might be
You
What,
bigger.
wildin'.
Might be
Wait,
bigger.
hold on.
brother?
I have a
AJ
quick
Definitely
AJ
question
bigger.
boy
before
packed
y'all.
90,000 people inside of Wembley, bro. 90 plus thousand people, brother.
He did that with
Are you
Vlad too.
crazy?
He did it a
Hold on,
number of
Clay.
times.
Could I just ask you fellas something? So, all right, this fight is in Florida. I'm googling it right now. So it's in Miami, Florida, wherever it's at. We know
Yeah,
it's
it's
in
Yeah,
in
at the
Florida.
Florida.
at the at the
Is this
Kaseya
the
Center.
same? Is this the same venue where he was supposed to fight Tank at?
Yes,
Yeah, yeah,
So
correct.
they just moved the date, pretty much.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's why
Okay,
I
yeah,
say
I'm
the
starting
fight's
to
early.
not get the
That's
argument about the whole catering to the UK fan base if it's in the US.
Yeah, that's what
Why I
I'm
don't.
saying.
Nah, bro. What I'm saying is they're not doing this for the. You bring Anthony Joshua, you bring the UK fan base, bro. They're not gonna just change everything. So we want the UK. What I'm saying to you is, by bringing Anthony Joshua into the fight, you bring a UK fan base that are going to do
They
what they
might
need to
they
do.
might
Like
travel
the
too.
yeah,
Cause you
that
remember
too.
the
They
Ruiz
travel.
fight? They
Yes,
travel, bro.
and you brought up
But that was a title fight,
he brought up Ricky
Ryan.
Hatton. They
This
trap.
is a circus. This is a spectacle, and they just been knocked out a couple times.
No, but
I don't
Jake,
think
it's
they're
not.
rocking with him like
It's a
that.
special circus though, because it's a circus because Jake Paul needs to get knocked out. Boxing
Word.
needs Jake Paul to get knocked out, bro. So this is a service announcement. This is a big deal. This is this is this is like
Yeah.
this is like an opportunity to kill the villain. Like this is a big
Yeah.
deal.
Do y'all
If
really think
AJ
Jake?
loses, fuck, we're done, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. If AJ
Yeah.
loses, bro, you think Jake Paul is horrible to deal with right now? Holy shit.
He's gonna be popping it.
Holy shit. Trying to talk about boxing with Jake Paul walking around here talking about I knocked out Anthony Joshua.
Word.
Oh, it's
Word.
gonna be unbearable, bro. It's gonna be unbearable, bro. He's gonna go right back to beating up gas station attendants. He's gonna
Hmm.
go right back to doing whack ass shit. He's gonna be like, y'all already know what I could do. I knocked out AJ, bro.
So the main event is technically 1 a.m. in the UK. Okay.
Oh.
Right. They're
Yeah.
trying to
I
appeal
mean,
to that
hey,
fan base, right?
hey, Tank has some late ass cards that started at like what a main event that started at like what 12. Didn't he almost do
Yep.
that before? I forgot which card it was. So I mean,
That
it's 1
Riyadh
a.m.
season.
Dog,
Crawford and
bringing.
Madrimov.
Let me. He keeps on harping on this like this time thing, right? This whole time thing,
No,
right?
I'm trying to my bad. I'm trying to just figure it out because it kind of confused me when y'all was talking about the time zones.
Right. What,
So
what I'm saying,
I'm
what I'm
trying
saying
to.
is when Ricky Hatton came over here and fought Floyd Mayweather, right? Do you remember what that arena? Do you remember the whole arena going? There's only one. Do you remember?
Ricky
Word.
Do you
Hatton.
Yeah,
remember?
they
So
packed out, bro.
bro, they come out, bro. They don't care. The UK is used to it, though. The UK boxing fan base is a fan base that is loyal to the soil, bro. They will be up at 1 in the morning watching in the UK, and they will be here in America packing out that building, bro. They're going to show support like nobody else does, bro. Just watch. Just
Hmm.
remember, we'll return to this conversation December 20th, bro. Watch.
All of them are like that. Like
Hey,
Katie Taylor, same thing when she
Yup,
fought Amanda the first time. Bro,
yup. Watch. Remember,
I'm
I
a
Irish
told you
huge
this. We're
UK.
gonna revisit this conversation. You will see.
I'm a
I'm
huge
telling you.
Inoue guy, and I definitely watched his fight while I was at work at like damn near 4 in the morning. So I
I
mean, I feel like
called
if
it.
you support your fighters, yeah.
I stayed up and called
Yeah.
it, bro. I stayed up and called it, bro. Got up mad early in the morning to call the Monster in the way card, bro. That's just what. That's just when you and the thing about the UK is they have hardcore boxing fans. They don't have casual fans like over here who just only watch 3 pay-per-views a year. Them dudes pack out arenas screaming singing Sweet Caroline for
Word.
Mark Chamberlain to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't
Yeah,
gotta be
yeah.
it don't gotta
You
be
ever heard
like,
Tim Boski rant? You can tell this passion in him.
yeah, bro. Timboski
Hmm.
don't play. When you hear him talking, he going crazy. Like he be disgusted that people be even talking the way they talking about. Like when you hear him talking, bro, he be
Yo, fam.
disgusted.
Let me tell you, fam. Connor Benn. Yeah, that's how he. Shout
But
out
this is
Tim.
He
Clay.
be going
Clay.
crazy. He be going crazy, bro.
Shout out to
You can hear it in his
Timboski. Yeah.
voice. And he's probably a casual out there, like in comparison to his counterparts. Women and men alike, by the way. Women and men alike in the UK. Look at Lady Shan. Lady
Mm.
Shan with the show. Look how she does her show, bro. Hardcore boxing fan. She don't give a fuck. You want to get into a Lady Shan,
Shout
go
out
up
to
into her channel and say
Timboski.
something about Anthony Joshua and watch how shit go left on your
Uh,
ass. That shit gonna go crazy left on you.
they fans. They
Yeah,
fans.
bro. They support, bro. They support. This AJ move was was like the AJ move was better than the Tank move.
Nah, for real. It's a more dangerous
You know what
fight.
I'm saying?
Way more dangerous.
It's definitely more dangerous, but it's also more popular. It's more
But
people want
Clay,
to see it. People
Clay,
want to see
Clay.
that.
This fight, I feel like you guys are like taking way over proportions, like the interest it's gonna garner because
Hey
it's
man, do you
kind
know
of
who
like
Anthony Joshua
already
is?
it's
You know that name,
like we
Anthony
all
Joshua?
know, most people know, like even
I
casuals.
try to do. You know who Anthony Joshua is? Boxer. Okay.
Look,
So I
Clay,
got 3 people in the gas station. They don't know who Anthony Joshua is. That's diabolical, bro. Maybe you're right. You might be right, Alberto.
I'm trying to tell you, Clay. And then let me say this. Let me say this. Hold on.
Uh-huh.
We already know the outcome to the fight is like so predictable that like it's not even worth tuning in. Like I feel like I don't even have to watch it live
Check
because it's
this.
like, okay, I'll just catch the knockout on the replay. You know, like
Damn.
it's not like he's chasing greatness, going for undisputed. That's why I
No,
think
man.
you guys are
Have a good
like,
one.
I know AJ has that support, but like the UK doesn't care about this novelty circus fight. Like you guys are disrespecting the intelligence of the UK fans. They know what this is.
Nah,
And so
But they
they
know who
support
Jake
their
Paul is. They want to
people.
see Jake. They want to see
no,
Jake go
they
to
Yeah.
sleep.
don't.
They want to see
No,
You
their
No,
don't
guy
they
support
no,
their
do it.
don't.
people?
they support.
Yeah.
Hold on, they support their people, and if they don't like Jake Paul, like the majority of the world, they want to see
Yo,
him get knocked the
I
fuck
got a
out.
question. Who
And
broke out the news? Who broke out the news that
Uh-oh.
What happened?
hold on,
What
my
they?
bad. Hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, is Clay still on?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
I
hold
think he's just
on.
fixing his audio.
Trying to fix this thing. Hold on one second.
Yeah, man. Alberto, you don't think it's the big fight?
Nah, man, because like, okay, put it this way. Y'all would say that Canelo has Mexico on lock, right? That's what you guys were saying
Word.
earlier. I promise y'all, most Mexican households will not tune in to Canelo versus Jake because they're gonna say this is just the mockery of the sport. This is a joke. This is a circus fight. Like, you guys are overshooting. The only
All right,
reason
I'm
that
back.
AJ, yeah, go ahead, Clay.
No, I got nothing to say. I was just saying I'm back. Go ahead. No, I was just saying I'm back.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
like if Canelo would have fought Jake, I feel like that also wouldn't have done like the crazy numbers y'all are thinking. The only reason Jake's
Mm.
found like
What?
he struck, yeah, because the Mexicans wouldn't care to see that fight. They're just gonna say Canelo's just getting a bag. You know, we already know what's gonna happen. The only
I'd
reason
have
why
to see
Jake
that with my
versus
eyes to see Mexicans not watch Canelo fight because he's
okay,
not
let me
fighting
ask you.
somebody they want. Canelo literally was fighting people we don't want to see him fight for years, bro.
Okay, Clay, let me ask you. Let
Yeah,
me ask you
yeah,
a
he went on.
question.
Yeah.
Clay, let me ask you a question. Why do you
Uh huh.
think Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson was so successful last year?
Well, I don't even
Because
know
people,
why.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because people saw Mike Tyson punching those mitts and was like,
Yeah.
"Damn, bro, I think Mike's gonna knock Jake out."
Okay,
People,
Bro, I
perfect,
couldn't
people
perfect.
believe
want to
that.
see
It
Jake
was
Paul go to sleep. They want to see him
no,
go to sleep,
no, 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 Clay. It was such a compelling fight because we all were thinking, damn, Mike might be able to pull it off. It
Oh
was
right?
like
hell
there
no.
was there was that.
Who thought that? Who thought
I
that?
If
promise
that
you,
was
No,
me,
I was
people
on
thought
Mus-
that, bro.
I was
He's not
telling
lying.
Jake
People
to
thought that.
kill Mike, bro. I was like, Jake need to do what Mike came for. Just knock him out, bro.
Marco was like fully like on the train on the
All
bandwagon that
right.
Mike
See,
was
that's what
gonna spark
happened.
Jake out.
The
So you had a
nostalgia of
lot
these
of
old people.
I was cheering Mike Tyson on, but I knew that. But I was definitely cheering him on. But come on,
no
I mean, I
Monday
ain't gonna lie to you.
quarterback, no Monday quarterback play. I thought Mike was gonna pull it off too. I
No,
thought
I
Whoa.
didn't
Mike
think
was
Mike
gonna
was
pull
gonna
it
pull it
off.
off. I didn't think Mike was gonna pull it off.
Whoa.
I didn't think he was gonna look that bad. But I was cheering for him. I'm like, come on, Mike. I thought, you know, what I mean, I was like, pretty much at the end of the first round, or pretty much halfway through the second round, I knew Mike wasn't. You know, what I mean, it
He's
was over with.
done. Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I
You know what I'm
knew
saying?
I
I
wanted him
had
to
my
get knocked
hopes up
out.
until I had my
Mm.
hopes up until they showed Mike in the locker room like with the
With his
wardrobe
cheeks out,
malfunction.
With his
Yeah,
with his
cheeks out
cheeks
was
was
out.
over.
crazy. That was
Yeah, when
It's
he put
crazy.
the
Yo,
over.
cheeks out, that was diabolical.
he's always been like that. He trains in his underwear.
Ah,
Like since he was younger, he's always been doing stuff like that. That's
Yo,
weird.
I
bro.
loved it though. I ain't gonna lie, I loved it because it was just like it was such a I don't give a fuck moment. It was so Mike Tyson. It was so, you know what I'm saying? That moment right there
Right.
was so vintage Mike Tyson. Like fuck you guys. Look at my ass cheeks. Like I
With
mean
his
it
ass
just
out? Pause.
yeah, I mean the ass out was extreme, but at the end of the day, more importantly, it was the symbolism behind it, which was just like fuck you dudes. Like when he grabbed his dick when he was up on the
Mm.
weight scale the day
It's
before.
just
Yo, that shit was just so like fuck you niggas. You know
Okay,
that brings you back to
I
Mike
would say
Tyson
when he
when he
slapped Jake
threatened the
on the
reporter
scales.
Oh
to
yeah.
fuck the reporter in his ass.
Mike
You know what I'm
Tyson.
saying?
Or it's like Lennox
That
Lewis fight. Yeah, yeah. That shit was
that was
funny.
just like who was gonna call Mike Tyson gay? Who was gonna try that nigga and really be like you? Who was gonna scream pause out on Mike Tyson
Pause,
like, hey
Mike.
yo, you fucking niggas, hey yo? Mike would have looked at you and you next, and you'd be like, chill, Mike, chill. You're like, damn, Mike, chill. Why
For
you getting
real.
in your feelings, bro? Chill. Mike, the
Yeah.
only nigga who can sit up there talk about fucking a nigga in his ass, and you don't even think to call him gay, or you don't even think he's gay. You just think
Right.
he legitimately gonna fuck you in your ass and demoralize you, not because he's gay. Like he might not even like it. He's just gonna fuck you in your ass, bro, because that's
yo,
how you break
this
a
guy
man.
chill, bro.
Pause. Pause. Pause.
My
Son.
bad, bro. That
That
did get
was
kind of
crazy.
diabolical.
I get it
That's
though,
so,
but I mean,
he was like, you done said it like 3 times. Damn, nigga, relax. We get it, bro. Nah, but that was such a Mike Tyson moment when his cheeks was out, bro. Pause. And that was
Word.
like Mike don't give a fuck, bro. Mike don't
Netflix
give
and
a fuck.
all.
Netflix, cameras rolling, and he didn't do it with a smile. He had a whole attitude about it. He was angry. It was just Mike, you know? It was just Mike. Every piece of it was Mike.
look, all I know is now I don't ever want to hear anyone say Jake Paul did not fight a real fighter. This is a
Big facts.
sanctioned battle. That's all. If he lose, he lose. I don't really give a shit. I personally want him to win just to shut up the haters. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can talk shit to my pops. But other than that, I'm just
Hey,
look. He fought a real
shit to my
fighter
pop.
now. That's really it. And I just text him too. And he giving me a thumbs down. This is nasty. You see what I mean? Yeah, he don't like Jake Paul. I swear to God, he
Oh,
just texted
time.
me.
He said, you see
I'm
what
like,
I
yo,
mean, man? This is shit I gotta deal with. You see
I'm
this
like
shit?
Jake Johnson,
He said he
10
don't
ounce
respect the
gloves.
AJ fight.
It's official. Yeah, and he just giving me thumbs up. He don't like Jake. But you know what it is? He's old school, and it has to do with I guess certain fight. You know how certain guys just don't get certain opportunities, and they gotta go through the
How you doing,
process.
boss?
Yeah, I
Chilling,
get
chilling.
You know
that,
what I'm
man.
saying?
We chilling. We got a load here, or that's a load? How you been, man?
Nah,
You good? You
I
good?
get
It
that,
was good to
bro.
get that. Mondays is always good to get that phone call. We got hope for the rest of the week
Definitely
now,
get
right?
that.
All right, man.
Yeah, man. Nah,
Don't
for
even like
sure.
that.
Jake Paul,
No
you gotta get
sponsor.
respect, but hey, don't get his gonna get his head clean.
No, he
Shout out
got
to
his
A.
respect. As soon as I heard the fight get announced, I gave him his respect. He don't even need to. He can get knocked out. I'm still gonna respect him, bro, because he doing something I never thought he would do. I'll be honest with you. I never
Word,
thought he'd do this.
word.
Why do you guys think he would not do this for the bag? Like, if he loses, he has that excuse baked in that he was a cruiserweight.
It's not about losing, bro. It's about going to sleep. It's about going
Mm,
unconscious.
I
yeah,
mean, I'll get
he
knocked
may
out for
never get
100
back in the
M's.
ring. He may never get
Yeah,
back
but
in the ring after
He
that.
might not have to,
Alberto, you're
right?
gonna get knocked out for that amount of money because I got this funny feeling that you might be a middle class guy just trying to make it out here and take care of your family. And I don't know, maybe you
Yeah,
might be,
Jake
but
Paul
when you
already
already,
got the bread.
but
Yeah,
yeah, but you got 40
Not
million in your
that.
account, Alberto. You're gonna be like, hey, bro, I ain't fighting no Anthony Joshua for no 40
Well,
million.
Hey man, I'll
well,
go in the ring with Tank for 200,000. Let that motherfucker knock me out. I'll take it.
he's
I
knocking
don't
out them
care.
shit
I
loose.
ain't gonna lie. I wanna be the bigger guy here and say I wouldn't, but I would. But
Lord,
that'd be
child.
fucked up. I'd feel some kind of way about it. I ain't gonna lie. Like 200K? I don't know, bro. I'm feel like, damn, nigga, you rich as hell, bro. You gotta at least shoot me the M, bro. You gotta at least
Nah,
clear me an
I
M,
try to
bro.
minimize it because I feel like a mil is too obvious. So I'm saying even 200K, like you can make
yeah,
sure.
200 for half an
Shout
hour,
out
not
to
even.
Floyd. Yeah,
Yeah,
shout
and it
out
won't
to
be having
Floyd,
out
but 200 is
200K. I'm
excellent.
gonna fall out inside the first 10 minutes.
Yeah,
If
we
he doesn't knock
flopping.
me out,
Yeah,
I'm
man,
falling
we
out.
taking
Yeah,
a dive.
That's not
I'm
going to
cool with
cover your
that.
hospital bill, Malcolm.
yeah,
What's my boy's
200K.
name? What's my boy's name? I walked out the ring with the jackbook. I'm doing that. As soon as I go in, what?
Yeah,
Oh, did
Alberto,
that
I'm
guy get
good,
paid?
dog. I'm
Did that
Canadian.
guy get
I don't
paid?
pay for
Did he
that.
get did he get paid? That guy.
I don't
I don't
know.
remember.
Who's that? Oh, Curtis Harper.
Yeah, the guy who walked
Nope.
out the ring on FA.
Yo, I never asked him. I actually interviewed him like last month. I never asked him about that because I felt like that situation's gone. But
Right.
I'm pretty sure
But
like
didn't he
his
walk
whole
out
reason for
because of that?
stepping out the ring was cause of pay.
Yeah,
He
it
was
was.
mad about the pay and he felt like he was disrespected. So that was kind of him, going on a big platform and making a stance.
Oh,
Because
I
that
guess
was top ranked. That was against a Jogba, I believe.
yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was gangster when he did that though. I ain't gonna lie though.
Yeah, I was laughing, bro. I was like, he waited right till the bell rang.
Yeah, cause then it became an official fight.
Word. So he probably did get paid.
Yeah, he probably did get
Yeah,
paid.
I was watching it live with my pops, and he got pissed. He's like, "This is a disgrace to the sport," and I'm like, "What the fuck is going on?" I didn't. It was hilarious, but I didn't know what was going on and why he did it. But he was furious. Oh man, shout out to
What did they do? Did they give him like a 10 count or did they just disqualify him? Like as soon as he walked out the ring,
he
how
just
did
No,
they
I
deal
bowed.
with
think they
that?
do got to do the 10 count because, like, I didn't
They
even
went
know
through.
that existed until I watched that. Which fight that I watched, man? It was like that Brandon Moore and Skyler fight. They fell out the ring and
Isn't
Steve
it like a
Willis was
20?
counting and he counted the 10 and Brandon Moore got in the ring and won the fight because he got in before.
Lord, child.
Isn't
I
it
was
like a
like,
20 or a 25 when you exit the ring? That's what I thought it was. That's what they did with B-Hop when Joe
nah,
Smith knocked his ass out.
nah, you can't touch them either. You can't touch nobody. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I think it's a 10 count. I think it is a 10.
I'm sure it's 20. It's
But I
different.
wouldn't be
I
surprised
gotta
they
look.
gave B Hop a 20 because he was like 50 years old when that happened, bro. That shit hurt me. I was like, damn, bro, why'd you stay in so long? That got to see you punched out the ring like that. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, he said he frustrated him and he pushed him off the ropes. That was
Nah, he got punched, bro. That was a punch.
yeah. Shout out to
You
B-Hop.
talking about when
With Joe Smith.
what's his first name again? I know it's Smith. I
Yeah,
can't
Joe
Joe
remember.
Smith.
Smith
Yeah,
punched
Joe
B Hop
Smith.
through the ropes, dog.
And then
Yeah,
D
the
Hop's head
interview.
hit that bell. He hit that
Yo,
bell.
But
That shit said
trust
bang.
me.
he said I was frustrating him and he started using his forearms and he pushed me out the ring. I want a rematch. I'm
Nah,
like, bro, you
that
got
nigga punched.
punched.
So, so are y'all not making any picks for the fight card this Saturday, or just the Haney Normans?
No,
What
we're
do you
making
mean?
complete picks. Tomorrow I'm making my picks for the Abdullah Mason, Sam Noakes, and for the um
Benavides?
no, not
Oh, Bam.
Benavidez, Bam.
Bam fight.
And then
Yeah.
on Thursday, I'm gonna do David Benavidez, and on Friday after the weigh-ins, I'm gonna do.
I tell y'all now, because I'm about to get off. I got Bam probably late stoppage, more than likely
Mm.
after 7. I want to say Abdullah by knockout. I'm not really too sure. I got to look a little more into that fight. Devin Haney by decision. I know what I'm about to say with that one. And then I got Benavidez by decision. Possibly getting knocked down by yard. He's not getting a knockout
Okay.
at all.
All right. Somebody's giving Yard a chance, man. I've been hearing like people say Yard's gonna get stopped.
He's food.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Benavidez hasn't showed that power at 175.
Exactly.
Like his
That
biggest thing
power
was his
hasn't
But he's
size
not.
translated.
advantage.
He's never been a power puncher. He's like an accumulation, like punches and bunches. Like I
Yeah, I
think he's
agree with
gonna.
that.
The ref
Nah,
gonna
I
wave it
get
off.
all that, but getting punched on by Benavidez after you've been punched on by Better BF, you should be able to hold up. Because I mean, Yard was in that fight.
Yeah, even his
Till he wasn't.
accumulation, it's not as effective. Like whatever he did with Morrell,
Huh?
it wasn't as effective. I'm saying at the highest at the higher weight classes, his accumulation hasn't been as effective as 168.
Benavidez beat up Morrell. Did we watch the
Did
same
he knock
fight?
him out?
Nah, but Morrell's not even a natural 75-pounder.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and
he
he
didn't even
moved
knock
up.
him down. No,
The
let's knock
Vazquez
him out.
fight
He didn't
with
knock
the
him
leg,
down
he
even.
was hurt.
Like
You know what I'm
Vazquez
saying?
even held
And he
up.
didn't come close to knocking him down. It's not like he had him on shaky legs or he didn't even come close to knocking him.
Yeah.
You know, I still think he's good, but I don't think he's stopping Yard. Yard's a strong guy. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? So
Malcolm, just make sure you're on the live on Saturday. I'm coming for your ass. Pause.
oh, listen. First off, pause. Second,
I
I
said
will
pause.
be on that live, bro. And I'm telling you, between you, biased Brim, because he's biased. I
I'm
will hold it to
biased
all of
Brim.
y'all, man. Yeah, it's biased Brim, man. And Walker and everybody. We're gonna have a long discussion,
Biased
man. And
Brim.
I'm telling y'all,
He said,
I
we're
don't
gonna
want
have
to
a
hear nothing
conversation.
that Devin. I don't want to hear Devin Rand. I don't want to hear nothing about anybody being weight drained and all that stuff. Especially the running thing, because if y'all saying he's running, this guy that got this amazing footwork because he was jumping rope, I want to know where that went. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they can't say that.
Here.
Nah, they can't say that. Yeah, because they said Norman has footwork, so that's
Because
out the
cutting the
window.
ring, you don't. It's obviously it's walking forward at a little diagonal. You got to go a little diagonal and walk forward. Watch some Chavez and anybody in the chat. That's a perfect example. But you also got to punch in the direction that they're moving. So if you're moving on the right, you throw your left hook to cut off their direction. So if I don't see none of that, and I see he's getting frustrated and tagged with jabs all night, which I think will happen because he bites on feints also, and Devin has some good upper body movement. We're gonna see. I don't want to
Stop
hear
it.
no excuses. All right, that's all good, man. Holla,
Alberto
I'm
said
not
we
thinking
don't
with
believe you.
emotions. We
We
know
need
you
more
don't like
people.
that. We know you don't like that. Oh man! And after he went, I'm taking some shots at E and J, and I'm going crazy, man. But
No, I think
y'all.
Malcolm,
What's up?
Malcolm, real quick before you go. Brian Norman Sr. was on Johnny's show last night, and he already said we know to expect the running. So they already got the game plan for that. What do you think Dev's plan B is going to be if he can't run? You figure that out. Riddle me that, Batman.
They call it running when you can't cut the ring. That's what it sounded like. That sounded like what Pitbull was like. Oh, tape was running. It sounded like running when you can't cut the ring. That's what they said.
That's
Wait,
what
I
they
can't
said.
hear him.
I know. It
He
sounded
sound
like he
like
ran
he's in
away.
the other room. He's in the other
Oh,
room.
my bad. Y'all hear me now? Y'all hear me now?
I'm about to say Malcolm just dropped the mic and left. He said some nasty
Word.
shit and ran off beat. Don't
Y'all
say
hear me
nothing
now?
else.
My fault.
Yeah,
we
we
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Yeah, but that's what these fighters say, man. They always accuse somebody of running when they can't cut the ring. Now, the Ramirez performance was nasty, but at the same time, he didn't cut the ring officially. You know, so it's
Man,
going to be the
Ramirez
same
was hand
situation.
selected for a reason, Malcolm. You know he was selected by the Haney's because he was shot.
Oh, no, okay. Now he was shot.
So wait, you don't think
Come on,
Norman
man.
was
He was
selected?
shot. Come on, he was shot, bro. Come on.
All right,
Man,
even if
Jose
now,
Ramirez
here's the
punch
thing.
drunk than a motherfucker.
But y'all so hung up. Like, I think Norman's good, but he's not as great as everybody is saying. He looks good in front of certain styles.
Stop it.
First off,
Norman is just not really proven, but we don't know enough to say he's not that.
Yeah,
Jin Sasaki,
exactly.
we got to knock it off with Jin Sasaki, right? Santillon, great win. He out Mexican another Mexican. That's his fighting style. He's going to brawl it. He's going to
I agree.
outwork you. Everybody's so hung up on that. But it's different when you got a guy who's not going to stand in front of you and let you hit him. You're going to have to
Hey,
set up your shots.
Malcolm. You say Haney has a better resume, right?
Uh-huh. We can say that.
Okay,
Yeah, definitely.
the resumes win you fights, because
Ooh.
that's the same
Nah,
thing
resumes
Canelo
don't.
told Bud. That's what I'm
Yeah, no, no, no.
saying.
Yeah, because your resume shows who you've been in with, and
Damn, bro.
experience will help you win fights.
Comparing that man to Bud, better
No, I'm not
stop it.
comparing him to Bud, but I'm just saying there's a parallel there. Like
You know,
Yeah, I
Brian
Bud,
understand what he's
Norman,
saying. He's
Brian
saying they try to
'06
Norman.
throw Bud. They try to use Bud's
anyway.
resume to
No,
make
Them
him
but
dudes is special.
sound.
yeah, Bud's resume was still solid. It's just
Yeah, but
Canelo
they
was
try to make it
pigeonholed.
sound like with Canelo, they try to be like, he ain't fought a Cotto, he ain't fought a
Yeah,
Mayweather, he ain't fought a Bivol, he didn't fight a Triple G. He had, they try to make the resume the big thing. Even Canelo tried to make it like, who did you buy? You
and
know,
that
Yeah,
and Clay, that's my point, because during the
mm,
face off, that's what the Haney, not the Haney, that was just Devin there, not the dad. So Devin was trying to say, who is he
yeah,
fight? I never
yep.
heard about him till 2 years ago. He's a bum.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like,
be honest
But
with you, Devin. Whenever Devin doing that, that makes me less confident in him because it sounds like because
he
you know
does
what
that
it
with
is.
everybody.
I understand, but to me, it sounds like you're trying to win the fight before you fight him, and
right.
it's just like
exactly.
that could be tactics, and I'm cool with it, but clearly Brian Norman isn't drinking that Kool-Aid. He's like, bro, you trying to convince me or you trying to convince yourself? You know what I mean? What are you trying to do right now? You trying to convince me
Hmm.
that you're gonna beat me, or you trying to convince yourself? Because you know in your heart what you're saying is lying. And I always look at lying as a I don't care what it is. I tell my kids this. Lying is a sign of fear every time. I don't care what it is. If a cop is pressing you, lying to him, you scared of going to jail. If I'm talking to my kid and he lying to me, you scared of me whooping your ass. If you lie to your bitch, you scared of her catching you in your lie. You don't lie because you're confident. You lie because you're not confident in something.
Right.
And I know deep in my heart, Devin Haney does not believe that Brian Norman is a bum, bro. He knows that kid is not a bum, bro. He might not be on your level as far as what you've accomplished. You might be more experienced than him, but you're lying when you say that nigga's a bum. I don't believe you. I think you know that
Word.
he not only is he not a bum, but he's the best 147 pounder up there. You're fighting
I
the
wanna
best guy.
I
So
wanna
why are you
counter
But
trying to do
something real
that?
quick. Hold on, I wanna
Mm-hmm,
counter something real quick. I'm about
mm-hmm,
to jump off of this.
mm-hmm.
The whole thing about the resumes, right, and using the Bud and Canelo, I think that that's a very bad comparison because when it came, first off, everybody thought Canelo was gonna win, right? I said Bud was gonna win. Now the one thing about that is Bud has fought styles or flat-footed fighters before, so that's one of the key components. But regardless of resumes or not, he's fought that kind of style before. It's not like Devin hasn't fought anybody who wasn't really a power puncher or is gonna come forward and be aggressive. The thing that with Norman is he's only fought like really one person he had to cut the ring against. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me?
okay,
And
Malcolm,
nobody's gonna look good against Quentin Randall.
Mm.
Go on.
Malcolm. Let me ask you this: the Haney's, or I mean, Dev, what does he do that's special? What does he do that, like,
That jab,
oh, no one can
baby.
fuck with
His
him?
jab, his
That
Yeah, he
His
jab.
got
jab.
one of
jab.
the best
Okay.
jabs in boxing,
What else other than the jab?
The feet.
bro. Sometimes
The
that's all
feet.
you need.
But
A
The
Let
jab
me
can
jab
tell
can
you.
take
that's
you
take you
around the
Let me
around the
world.
world.
let me.
interesting.
Either
You bring up the jab because he didn't use the jab with the Jose Ramirez fight,
No, he
and
didn't.
arguably the jab is
With
what got him
Ryan.
clipped with the left hook from stretching out and doing that bow and arrow effect. So is he
Word.
confident
That's what
to
I'm
throw that
saying.
jab against somebody who's shooting the left hook the way that Brian Norman is? Just questions. I still haven't made my pick yet, by the way, but I'm just keeping it 100 about the intangibles. There's real
And,
intangibles in this
and
fight.
And let me say this, because Malcolm's over here capping, saying that Norman never fought Dev's style. Dev's
Mm.
style is only successful because he's fighting dudes with a reach advantage, or that he's outweighing by like 30 pounds on fight night. Okay,
Mm.
tell me one opponent that Dev has beat with that style that was the same size and with youthful as him. Tell me, Malcolm.
Oh no, I
Hmm.
can't say that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to say that.
Ah, but that's why the
Yeah.
fight's intriguing, and it's
Yeah.
like
No,
that's why you say the same thing about Brian Norman. Who have you fought on Devin level? That's why
100%.
they even
Ryan.
each other out.
No, let me tell you why I'm confident in Norman, because Norman is ascending. I feel like Norman's only getting
I
better
like
and
that.
better each fight.
I
Yeah,
like
The
that.
same,
but Alberto,
the,
you still have to level up, bro. We still don't know if he has the next gear. That is a question mark. He might have
I
to
agree
hit
with
it in
that
this
too.
fight.
I
And if
agree
he
with that
can't
too.
hit it,
I
then we
think he
just
hit it
know he's
against
not it.
Antillian
Nah, that's not a
I'm
next
telling
gear,
you,
bro. That's not a next gear.
all these points are points that make me not give my calls to Friday. I'm gonna say this too, though. I like what Alberto just said about the ascension. I do believe that Brian Norman is in the midst of. I think he has a momentum behind him that we also have to
Absolutely.
factor in.
Yep.
Dev
He's
already
moving in the
peaked.
right direction.
We know what Dev
That's
is.
the question with Dev
Whoa.
is, has he peaked? That's not. We
Dev's
He
don't
like
know
has
that he's
peaked.
26,
peaked.
ain't he?
We're
Ain't he like
questioning.
26?
Not only is
His
he
best years
26,
are
but
behind.
this is
This guy said he
arguably
peaked at
nah.
26.
I
Oh,
disagree. I think Dev's best years could potentially be in front of him because
exact.
No,
That's what
no
he's
I'm.
way.
not
No.
he's
Yep.
not cutting the weight. He's not cutting the weight. He's in shape. He's in condition. He's
Word.
not doing fat
But
camps.
Clay, this is why I gotta disagree with you on that,
Once again,
champ.
I ain't picked a
'Cause-
side yet. I'm just being honest.
No, because Dev's chin already showed that it can't hold up against the Linares, against the
But we
JoJo.
don't know
What the
why.
hell you think is gonna happen to him
It
at
We
didn't
don't
hold
know
47?
up.
why.
Wait, he got
Hey,
stopped in
Berto.
which fight? Which fight he get stopped in?
He's
Exactly.
been rocked multiple times, Ryan.
But
Nah,
He
we
but
don't
won
know
which
his
fight?
why.
series with
Wait,
Ryan
Norman ain't
By
been
a
rocked.
PED cheat.
Norman
Wait,
got
Yes,
Norman
rocked
ain't
Berto.
been
regardless. What are
rocked.
you talking about?
against the welterweight, Ryan. Not
Wait,
against
let
no
me check Quentin
JoJo.
Randall's knockouts because I don't think he got a lot of knockouts now.
He was not wobbled in that fight, Ryan.
He
He
got
was
dropped
He
wobbled
in
in
the
only
Boa
he got
Chica
dropped against
fight.
the Boca
Boca
Chica fight,
Chica,
yeah, and also
and he
he
could
got
crack.
clipped. He also got
Boa
socked
Chica
in
could
boxing, I
crack.
think, with Cuevas. Didn't Cuevas put him down?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see him knock down Tyler
No, Derek
Johnson, bro.
Cuevas didn't put him down.
Or he hurt
Norman
him?
played with. No, he never hurt him.
No, something happened.
Norman played
Cuevas
with
hit
him.
him.
No, I
I'm
promise you,
telling you,
Clay.
Cuevas hit him in the first round, bro. I'm telling you, something
Yeah,
happened.
he did. He buckled his
Something happened.
knees, bro.
He buckled knees. Something happened there. I'm
Nah,
telling you, I remember that fight.
y'all
I'm
gonna
just being
Hey,
honest.
y'all just gotta be here on Saturday, man.
yeah,
Bro,
we got to counter
no
that. If
chin
he
is
got his knees
American,
buckled,
dog. You get hit and you're done. That's what no chin
yeah,
is, American.
look,
This dude
if he
kept
got
getting
his
up. Like this
But
I
it
agree
should
motherfucker
have
with
kept
that
been
getting
too.
up,
Harvey.
bro.
hold
Harvey
on,
Doc
fellas.
should have stopped that fight against Ryan.
If
Y'all
he
know
got
it. He
his
gave him a
knees
20 count.
buckled, if he
He
got his
gave him
knees
20.
buckled by Cuevas, then we got to give that the same credit that y'all give Linares for buckling on Devin Haney's knees on that last round or the round
Mm.
before when he wobbled him. So we're gonna have to keep the same attitude. But I'm
I
about to
agree.
get off. I got you, Clay, and I got you, Ryan. If y'all want to get y'all pick, I'm gonna ask this one question. Berto, who is the like on some personal like level shit? Who is the fighter that you dislike that's active in boxing?
Let's say one more time. One more time. What is it?
Who is the fighter that you personally dislike in boxing right now?
Devin
To
Haney.
Alberto.
Probably Jake
Haney.
Paul.
Now y'all
Probably
know who
Jake
to
Paul.
pick. I'm out of here, man.
One.
That's
Um,
nasty how he leaves after asking that.
right?
I would say
Yo,
it's Jake Paul. For me, it's Jake Paul, but
Jake Paul. I don't know.
I
I don't
can't
really
stand
I
him.
don't really dislike a fighter. Shit.
Yeah, I don't dislike him, but if you asking me to pick one, it's gonna be Jake because he's the one who I just can't stand not fighting nobody and getting all the money.
Yeah, he got that following. Got that Disney money. Hits different.
That shit hit way different.
I swear, when you come in with a following, you don't even need to have that whole career, like no prospect career. You go right into it, man.
Yeah,
That's what Jake is showing. You got popularity. That's probably the only thing that could be bad for boxing if kids start to go that clout route instead of
hmm
putting in the work.
that's why
That's
Jake got to
where,
get knocked out. Ryan, he
yeah,
got
that's
to
where it could
boxing.
go bad.
This could be the most important fight in 2026, bro. I know 2025. I'm sorry. This could be the most important fight, bro, in 2025, bro. This goes right next to Canelo and Terrence Crawford.
What's
I'm telling you.
Alberto's not hearing it.
I'm telling you, Berto.
uh,
I'm telling you, you just ain't got the video. You can't see. You, the mere fact that, listen, I'm telling you, bro, it bothers me, and I know it bothers a lot of people that Jake Paul gets put in the conversation of face of boxing, bro. It's diabolical. He needs
Word.
it needs to be adjusted, bro. We need to address this. We have to go into 2026 with a good perspective for the casual fan base that is now in the space, especially with Zupa boxing coming, all
Word.
these different
TKO
new
group. Yep.
networks. We need to check this content creator, YouTube influencer, face of boxing energy, bro. This has to stop. We need to take it back,
That's
bro.
great.
Anthony Joshua got to take it back for all of us, bro. All of us real boxing fans. Anthony Joshua's in there fight for us, bro. Because
Nah, for real.
again, the arguments with people who just came up from the Disney Channel, it'd be like, Jake Paul beat all those guys. That shit is curdling in my blood, bro. Who you talking to, little nigga? Jake Paul beat everybody up. Like, what? Yo, y'all don't even watch boxing. Nah, we got to talk to those little niggas, bro. We got to break their little hearts, bro. Get them out the way. Pack them up and get them out of boxing, bro.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
they got to go, man. It's too
December
crazy.
19th. What did Chris Rock said? There's black people and there's niggas. And niggas got to go. Niggas got to go, bro. We ain't here. We ain't
Shout
trying
out
to
to
hear
Chris
that.
Rock.
Shout out to Chris Rock.
Doing this thing, man. But shout out to my guy Malcolm dropping the $2 super chat on his way on out. I appreciate that, brother. Oh, man.
I want my chips with the dip. That's all I know. I don't want my chips plain. I want my chips with the dip. So bring them dips.
Yeah, man.
So long.
Yeah, he cooking up that album.
How do y'all feel about Drake in Canada? Y'all feel like is he like y'all Jay-Z? Do y'all give him that respect? Is he like the ultimate, or is he not really respected that way?
Nah, he's massive, bro. He's like always at the games. Yeah, man. He really reps for the city, man. Guy's huge. Does a lot of things in the community, for real. A lot of things. He got like a big basketball tournament he does every year where he has like all the NBA players come. Nah, he does good things, man. Drake good for the city. I think the only thing that people are always like is like they wish he would take more kids out of the city. The city's weird, bro. Once you start getting to a level, people trying to kill you, shoot you. That's why they all leave, bro. They never really live in Toronto. It's weird, but Tory Lanez never really lived in Toronto. He's always been aboard. All those big guys, they just leave and never come back because city weird, bro. People
so the city is violent. Is Toronto like a violent city?
I wouldn't say violent compared to y'all.
Okay.
But in like Canada, yeah, it's definitely one of the spots because we got like the borders right there. And yeah, man. Borders close. Detroit. Not too far.
Right.
But our gun laws are crazy.
Like y'all not even allowed to have a BB gun, huh?
Nah, you could have a BB, but like there's guys like I might work that hunt and stuff like that, and like the regulations, they gotta like call somebody up to tell them they taking that gun out the house. Like,
really?
Like you just can't pack it in your car. Yeah, you gotta tell them, and you gotta have a certain gun safe in your house. You gotta have a lock. Yeah, bro, the rules are real, and I feel like that's why you don't ever hear about school shootings in Canada, bro. You don't hear about school shootings. That's something we don't do. Fuck. When I hear about that shit in America, I just like think to myself, like, bro, I can't imagine sending my kids to school and that's the shit I hear about.
Yeah, that shit's hard.
Like, who the fuck go into school and do that? That's crazy.
Everybody carrying out here, bro. But you know the thing about it is, in America, the gun laws are not to protect ourselves from each other as much as it is to protect ourselves from the government.
That's what, yeah, and I'll say that, bro. I've always agreed with y'all on that because I do think that's what it's for. But I just think it's stupid people get guns. That's what it is. Just stupid people with guns.
100%. That's a fact. You're right.
But yeah, I agree, bro. Protect yourself from the government because you never know when they coming.
Yeah, and you don't know when they're gonna try to like. It stops the government from being like dictators. You know what I mean? Like really doing some outlandish like martial law in the country. And Americans, if the Americans population feels like nah, it's gonna be nah because the government's gonna think about it. Right? Listen, bro, we don't want a bunch of fucking hundreds of thousands and millions of people coming up on our front doorstep with no guns, but they all strapped, bro. We might want to lie to them and convince them and trick them and do all that stuff. But we ain't just trying to blatantly be like Kim Jong-un. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that guy's wild, bro. That guy's wild.
That guy don't give a fuck, bro.
Shout out to Malcolm dropping $2 more. He said, "Salute, fellas, DHP." Say what DHP, man. That's what's up, man.
Salute to Johnny. I ain't been up there for a minute. I gotta go up there this week for sure.
Yeah, it's nice, man. Well, not this time of year, but summertime's nice.
No, I'm not talking about Canada, but that's another trip I do want to make. But I was talking about I haven't been on the hangout
Oh
in
yeah,
about a
yeah.
week. I've been so busy.
I think Johnny going on tomorrow.
Yeah. No, I'll be at work. If I'm home, I'll call him, but
Mm.
I don't think I will be. I think we got a whole bunch of stuff going on this week.
Yep. Busy, man. But yeah, fellas, I'm gonna head up on here and go to sleep.
Go do your thing, man. Appreciate
Sleeves,
you
man.
holding
I
it down,
appreciate
man.
y'all, man. Coming up
Appreciate y'all,
here.
man.
Shout out to
Salute, bro.
Alberto. Appreciate y'all, man. Peace.
Get up out of this. Peace, family.
Peace.
Yes, my guys, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning into the show, showing love in the chat. Shout out to my guy Malcolm. Shout out to Trini who came up. Shout out to Claymore. Shout out to Alberto. We had the two young cats, man. I caught the one dude's name. His name was Joshua. I forget the other guy's name. Cassius, I believe. Cassius 4. Shout out to y'all, man, coming up talking that boxing. Yeah, man, we gonna head on out, get some Z's. I'm not sure, bro. I might turn around and do a live in the morning to go in depth about the AJ and Jake Paul. You know, I want to see the rules. I want to see the stipulations, and if there's any other funny business with that card, and then obviously talk about that card. You know, because Gary Antoine Russell and Andy Hiroka, I think that's a fight that's flying under the radar. I think that's a good fight. I think that's gonna be probably fight of the night. And then you got Alicia the bomb, Baumgartner. She back against my Canadian Layla Bourdon. Shout out to Layla. She getting her fight. So that's going to be good for her. I think they're the co-main event. And I think they are fighting for all the belts except for the WBC because the WBC does not mandate 3-minute rounds for women's boxing. So I think Alicia dropped that belt. But it's still basically for all the other belts. So shout out to the women, man, doing their thing. And I appreciate y'all, man.
Remind me where I'm from again.
Peace.
I will slap you if you don't move this car. I'ma slap you. I'ma slap you.
Okay.